Good evening, and welcome to action-packed Tales of Istoria, where heroes and villains are made. I need to kind of have them off of my face, but you may notice that there's something that changed at the table. So I'll go ahead and just actually go out to the full table so that we can just, get there already. So, hi everyone, welcome to our special Valentine's Day episode, which doesn't actually have anything special outside of these glasses, which I'm gonna have to take off now, and apologize, because we need to see things, and we couldn't bear to puncture the little words on them. So, mine say Happy Valentine's Day, you are spectacular.
So mine is a lie, so I will punch mine out.
I only have eyes for you. Puns for days.
And thank you, Emily, for the lovely little item. You know what? I can just pop those. Nope, they're not going to stay. Okay.
There it is.
Here, they become a hat.
And now a hat.
Oh, no.
I have no hair for it to hold on to.
I actually put them on, so now they're so wide that it won't stay.
That's because you got that big old head.
Yes.
Thank you all for tuning in for another episode. And we'll go ahead and, cut into the recap of last week, which who wants to do?
I actually don't remember.
Rainier got laid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't bode well if you don't remember it.
Jokes
Dragier-
about getting. Never mind. I don't
Dragier
know
got
how-
his ball was involved.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah. How
You got
often it
my
happens?
bag.
Or...
Jokes.
Oh, okay.
Kill
Yeah.
things
See,
with
yeah,
it.
so.
You did.
Oh, somebody turned on shield mode. My moderators are being jerks.
Hey,
No, I think it's more so he said he clicked buttons and didn't know what they did.
yeah, it was like
I'm only kidding.
it popped up on me. I'm like, oh god, what is
I
this?
was like, I don't
Yep,
know what that is.
I have it fixed. All right, so shield mode disabled.
Okay.
I did that the first time I was modding something too. I was like, "What's this?" And I turned it on. And I'm like, "Oh no, I didn't mean to."
Oh no.
Deflector shields are up!
Yeah. So,
What does shield mode do?
basically just means that I think, are only subs can respond and stuff. So
Only subs.
yeah, we have a bunch of moderators now on the channel officially. So, yay, you're all mods.
Woo!
We have almost as many viewers as WTF Moses.
I didn't
Neat.
vote for you. I don't know who that is.
I don't know that either.
I started following him because of PUBG
Oh, okay, gotcha.
and Tarkov.
Oh, right on. Well, wield your hammers with courage and strength and temperance.
Can we ban each other?
I don't know. Please don't try to do that.
Time you out.
Yeah. Last week's episode recap.
Dragier got his hammer back.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that he was missing his hammer?
Yeah.
What?
My hand was missing for a while. That sucked.
And that sucked.
And that's all.
I mean, that was the main highlight, is that we got them all back.
Yeah.
Nothing else of importance happened.
Right.
Just them.
We talked to
Oh,
the sheriff and told her to contact us if any shenanigans or hijinks happen with the, because we told her about the cult. And then we went to Inictal, and on the way there we stopped at that fort, and Ward was really enamored with the sand guy.
And we fought some trolls.
We
on
did
the
fight
way.
some trolls.
Yeah.
That is the thing that happened.
Sneaky trolls.
Sneaky trolls, yep.
Fun fact, I'm not the owner, so I cannot time out Pat.
Ah, okay. There you go. That's good.
Also means that you can't time me.
Somebody gave me fire!
Ren got goggles of special eyes.
I don't have them yet.
Not
but
contract
quite
they're
yet.
on order.
I made an errand boy run with the troll hearts.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You did be doing that.
On your magical bull, yeah.
Big old bull. We bought a bunch of healing potions. We have yet to distribute them.
We fought the trolls, obviously. Fought the troll
Yeah.
hearts.
We found out that Jason Todrick's supposed to be dead. And supposedly his grandson Alexander's running the cowl. Even though we met Jason, supposedly.
Who's a dick?
He is a dick.
I am a dick.
True. He's weakened at Bernie's the body.
We talked to the Duke and Inictal. and told him stuff. We partied,
Oh yeah.
and Rainier got laid.
Like it's
Yeah.
1990.
Or is getting laid on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Canonically.
Yeah.
And yeah, pretty much covered all of it.
You threatened Varga.
Oh yeah, I threatened Varga. That did happen. Yep.
Yeah.
And he's nonplussed about it, and I don't like it because he's supposed to be plussed.
Extra plus.
Yes.
If he's not plussed, then I'm plussed.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't either. Anyway,
Did you ever see
Two
that
positives
scene-
don't make a negative. I know that much.
look, 2 wrongs don't make it right, but 3 rights do make a left.
But 2 negatives make a positive, and I don't know why that is.
No, did you ever see? There's that scene in Archer where he's nonplussed and shit.
Oh yeah, but it's been a while since I've seen that.
If you're nonplussed,
been
aren't
a
you just
while.
negative?
I would think you're. I don't know.
Anyway, on the way to Cloverhollow.
Yeah. So yeah, that's actually where we left off with the arrival of the party into Cloverhollow. And you guys get in pretty late in the evening, it's about sunset and everything. So let's go ahead and change the lighting to make it appropriate.
Our favorite time of day.
Yeah.
Night!
There we go.
That's a hag reference.
Yeah.
It's an inside joke.
Yeah.
A little more. So it is about sunset and everything as the party rolls into Cloverhollow. You do note that many of the buildings in this town, well over half, are a little shorter than what you would expect. The Minotaur in particular look a little more worried than anyone else. But even the Warforged and Orc among you may also have a little bit of trouble going through some of the buildings, particularly the doorways, naturally.
Are they
Ceilings.
round doorways?
Hmm?
Are they rounded doorways?
They are not. Not all of them, anyway. There are some, maybe, but the majority of them are, as you can tell, more akin to the small folk of the continent.
Round.
Yep. Although you're not there, or the equivalent thereof. So, as you walk in, you notice there's not terribly many people out, but as you do walk in, you can't help but notice that you see a lot of glances coming your way with a concerned look, and then kind of scurrying off, making themselves a bit more scarce as you all head in kind of through the main thoroughfare.
Do I know anyone in Cloverhollow?
I would say you've at least passed through here before, so you're actually the one that's probably the most familiar, as it has most closely trade relations with Wilderfront. In fact, one thing in particular, go ahead and make a history check to see about how much information you know regarding to Cloverhollow.
Oh no. Okay, there it goes. D&D Beyond rolled a 1.
Okay.
I'm back up now.
There is by the way, a communal inspiration for the table for the good recap. So,
Yay!
you guys, whoever, work it out amongst yourselves as to who will want to use it, but you have 1 inspiration dice.
Oh, not one each,
Oh.
but one for the
One
group.
as a whole.
Table.
Our inspiration dice.
I didn't warm up my dice. That's a 1.
Oh, okay.
I'm now going to warm up my dice. Those ignore my roll.
Oh, gotcha.
I thought you were using the inspiration.
Yeah, immediately like, you know what? No, I know this. So, you passed through Cloverhollow, but you didn't really stay too long. You were, more focused on the goal at hand, whichever one it may have been when you were leaving, wherever Ashara took you. But you've been through here at least once before, that you're somewhat familiar with the demographics, which is probably about 70% of the town's halfling. The rest are some mix therein. So it makes sense as to the kind of smaller presence within the town, but yeah.
Right.
So
It was late. Should we head off and find the local inn?
sure.
Yeah.
That seems like the most logical thing, unless we're just going to be hobos and sleep in the street.
Isn't that what you normally do?
Sleep in a stable.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, because that went so well last time. They didn't at all try to murder us.
There's a barn. Okay.
Is that specious? Is it putting us in a stable?
Would have been worse if we were put in a barn before.
What's the difference?
I don't know how I feel about this anymore.
After they tried to murder you? That wasn't
that
bad
part
enough.
doesn't matter.
happens all the time.
It's only a light murdering. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Murder.
light
I think they're
murdering.
dead anyway,
Well, they weren't trying to murder you. They were just trying to rob you.
Yeah.
because that makes me feel better.
They give us chamomile or sleepy time tea.
Quite effective for some people in the party, and for those that didn't drink it, not effective at all. So, as
Good thing I don't like cinnamon.
yeah, true. As you kind of go in and everything, looking for what would be whatever inn you could find. Two people can roll either investigation or survival to try and navigate through the town to find the inn. Or you can try talking to people, whatever you prefer.
I mean, I know, logically speaking, I feel like it should be Ren and I, because we've both been through this town.
Are there children here?
Yeah, you've seen probably a couple of them, but they've made themselves scarce anytime. Much the same as the other townsfolk have. Kind of just anytime you kind of spot a halfling, they kind of look a little startled and then run. Well, not run, but do the hurried walk away.
Him specifically, or just the whole group?
The whole group.
Okay.
I'm gonna break out my loot because I have that.
Just be like, come one, come all. We have stories to tell.
Yep, I'm just gonna start strumming like this calming melody, and I just like to cast a calm emotions, just like in the general vicinity.
Okay.
I'm going to find a wood pile and start whittling wood into like small toys for children.
Okay.
Oh,
Sure.
we're toys for tots, guys.
So you find just some errant sticks and you start carving them as you're all walking.
I'm
Play stick and hoop.
I'm completely lost and start walking back out of the town, apparently.
Okay.
Not one.
Yeah.
Rin's like, no.
We
I
do
think this way.
Do the head thing again where
You see one small kind of halfling child takes note of both the bardic music being provided as well as a big shiny man walking through town. And you see it's kind of a smaller girl. She has the kind of the puff. The two puffball like the puffball pigtails kind of thing going on. As you see her run up and just you see a second woman come up and just grab her hand. No, don't bother them. Just like kind of snatches her away.
I'll just kind of call after her. It's no bother, really. He's making them for you guys if you'd like to have them.
You hear, no bother at all. Just
Okay.
drop away.
You all have been here before?
Nope.
No? Just
Just us.
was it like this the first time?
They're usually pretty
So
skittish around.
when you
but-
visit new towns, is it like standard procedure to go find the town leader and introduce yourselves, or do they come find you? What do y'all do? Or do you just start burning villages?
We just start burning, No, it just depends on what our intention is in the town. We don't like.
Are we just passing through, or
We're just
do we have business
through.
here?
We don't have business here.
Oh,
We're just
okay.
passing through. Unless there's business for us here, in which case we're always happy to help. But we usually just find a tavern, and if trouble finds us, then which it usually does.
In my very limited experience with you guys, I agree with that.
what? We're completely innocent. Nothing.
I didn't say it was your fault.
So after kind of wandering around for a while, not really making too much progress, unfortunately, it gets later in the night, closer towards too much.
Not midnight, high moon.
Yeah.
Too much.
Land of the midnight
So
sun.
in that time, how many toys I make?
Tell
roll
you
for
what.
it?
Yeah, make a dexterity check, or intelligence, because this is actually more skill based, I think,
Okay.
for you. And again, I need to change that light color, and again, and then adjust it to save accordingly. Okay, there we go.
I got a 16.
16. Okay, pretty good. You made out of kind of some of the errant sticks, but more, I would say somewhere between like log and stick, like
Firewood
like a
log.
branch basically
Yeah,
that may
okay.
have just been kind of left behind. we'll say make 3 kind of small, like little figurines.
Okay.
That, quality-wise, they're pretty good.
All right. I leave them on a stump,
Okay. Nice.
and then I follow the party.
Yep.
Do we come across anybody else in the street?
Make a perception check.
No.
Is it a natural 1?
Yeah.
Oh my god. There's 3 tonight.
Let's get them all out.
I was gonna say, I'm
Let's
just
get them
gonna
all out
load
now.
both my dice now, just to. Okay. All right.
Were those bad?
It was 8 and 15. It's not terrible.
Okay,
but,
yeah.
So my first set was 3 and 15. So it's
boy.
like,
Now
So-
I feel like I need to.
You just kind of keep wandering around. You're not really seeing much of interest, unfortunately. The shops you walked by have already closed down, as it is night at this point. And the kind of houses you passed by, while they might be occupied, they're clearly houses, and not necessarily gonna have a whole party come in to, potentially take the guest room or something.
So is there like a tavern or an inn or?
Oh, there absolutely is. You just are not having much luck finding it,
All right,
unfortunately.
well, I'll do the thing. Perception check. Yeah. 14 plus.
Or actually, so if you're looking for that, it's more either survival or investigation.
Okay.
Unless you want to talk to somebody.
Can I
in which
get my
case-
I'll knock on one of the doors.
No.
Sure.
No.
Yeah.
Can I get
No.
my 14?
We'll come back to that.
Rin wouldn't have let you
Can I
do
get
that.
my 14 that I rolled for
Yes.
perception?
Would Brendan have been
So
able to
14
stop
plus
me?
What, insight?
Rin would have been like,
Uh,
listen, you're going
investigation
to
or survival?
terrify them.
Investigation. you said.
Can we just walk in?
Or
I'm just gonna walk in.
Where's my investigation? Oh, plus 7. So okay.
You're just gonna walk in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
Crawl.
we'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Durgirin, you go to one of those random houses. Like, all right, you know what? Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you knock
No.
on it.
No.
You see a tiny gnome actually, look through the window and just kind of. Can I help you?
Oh, hey, sorry to bother you. We're just looking for the inn.
Oh, yeah, it's in the center of town.
Which road do we take?
Back the way you came, and then make a left.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
And then he pulls a gun on you.
you are legally allowed to knock on a door.
Little did you know he had a blunderbuss sitting there underneath the window.
He really did.
So, as he gives you these rough directions, Ward, you kind of process and retrace the steps, and you then lead everybody back into the heart of town and find there is a 2-story building that actually does kind of set itself aside from the others. You just didn't happen to go down that street. But you do see a large 2-story brick building with a very large kind of wooden sign in the shape of a honeypot that's
Aw.
scrawled on it, Honey Pot Inn.
Oh, cute. Is there a bear running the counter?
You go inside.
Yes.
So, you go inside. Unfortunately, do not find a bear behind the
What
counter.
about a little piglet?
No piglet either. You find a halfling woman who has this short, straight black hair, green eyes, pale skin. She's only 2'9", which is about the normal size for the people that you've come across that have been then just running away from you.
Isn't that small even for a halfling?
Do I even fit in the door?
So that's the thing. The Honeypot Inn, while it is in a halfling village, it is a little bit larger
Okay.
than what the halflings are usually accustomed to. So it's still a tight fit for the taller members of the group, but you're able to duck in without having to crawl through the door and make it inside.
The halflings are like, this seems like it should be high enough, but it's
Yeah.
like here almost of us.
Pretty much, yeah. You walk into the building, your heads are right at the ceiling. You probably have to duck a little bit, especially if the Minotaur with your horns and everything.
My, you're a tall one.
Yeah, pretty much. So, as you walk in, you see there is this kind of long bar along the back wall where there's that kind of, the raising, I forgot the term for it, but the raising section that basically bisects the bar, where there are bar stools on the left, and then it's more just kind of like a waiting counter on the right. And that is where you see the halfling woman standing. She's 2'9", kind of regular build, normal, just average clothes, effectively commoner. But you see her, and she kind of looks up to see the entire party. You see her eyes go a little wide.
Hello there. Welcome to the Honey Pot Inn. My name's Rosalind. Do you all need rooms here?
She has this bit of concern to her voice that you can't help but pick up.
We can share.
I actually was hoping you would want individual rooms.
Oh, we could do that too.
Oh, good, okay. I worry that a couple of you might have problems with the beds, and doubling up would be an issue.
We've run into that before.
I imagine. It's not too late to get them. We actually do have pretty good availability. Unfortunately, there is a limited amount. So how many of you are here? Is this everyone?
This is everyone.
Oh, good. Okay.
Hey, quick question on this. Why does everyone in the town seem so nervous about us?
Oh.
Because we're giant.
Do you say that?
Oh, no. I
Okay.
thought he was talking out of character.
Oh, gotcha.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not often we get a minotaur in the town, or orcs. They normally stick up to Cloverhollow, so it's fine that you're here. It's just most of us are a little surprised to see people of your stature in our small village.
I thought minotaurs would be more common next to the Karcher Desert.
They normally don't come up out of it too often. Sometimes they do, but
I mean, the sand's pretty nice. I don't know.
Well, they are two rather uncommon minotaur, or at least I'd like to think so. We're an adventuring band, so we have a very wide breadth of unique talent.
Emphasis on the band.
Yeah.
interesting. If you're interested, we are having a bit of a sampling tasting tomorrow. The Honey Pot Inn is actually also part of the Honey Pot Meader. You may have heard of some of our special meads that come out of here. We're the pride of Cloverhollow, and that's something we actually really take a lot of pride in ourselves.
And the Sunny Delight?
No. I'm not familiar with that one.
Bet they got honey baked ham.
Well, they just said that they make mead here.
Right.
That's not Sunday Delight.
Listen, I'm furthering the joke, whether we want it or not.
Spread the word.
Yeah.
But if you're interested, the wine tasting is tomorrow. It mostly meads, but we do have probably a couple wines if you're interested in that kind of thing too. But rooms are the thing you want the most right now, right?
Absolutely.
Well, you got a keg of your finest mead.
We do. We generally sell it at the tavern, but we also do have like tastings here, and we do sell it directly ourselves. Not often, but if you're interested in buying it and you're staying in the inn, then we can do that. Sure.
Okay.
It's 6 of you then. Did you have a cart or anything?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, okay, excellent. You'll have to park near the meadery. We don't exactly have a full-on stable, but there's a covered space that you could pull your wagon under.
Perfect.
How many nights will you be staying? So you start taking a ledger.
Oh, probably
plan
just
is
the
just tonight,
one,
right?
but if the tasting gets a little, we don't want to drink in cart.
That's a good call. Operating
I like it.
operating large vehicle can be tricky when it's having a bit of our need.
Safety is important.
Absolutely. Okay, well,
Have somebody take these reins.
just the one night then for now?
For now, yeah.
Okay, in that case, it would be 1 gold per room.
Okay.
I will go ahead and take the cart. Me and Tom lead the steeds that are attached to it. Are they your magic steeds, or both of them, or?
No, they're Casper and Ruby. They're real.
They're just
Jasper.
Jasper.
They're just regular horses.
So, I'll
They're
take
draft
it over there,
horses.
and then
I would assume.
if they have any feed, I'll feed them. If they have any water, I'll water them.
Yeah, you see, it's kind of like in front of a tavern like the Old West, where there's like a tying post, and it is a covered awning, basically kind of like the carport where there's that overhang.
Okay.
But it is open air. But there is a spot where you can tie them off, and you can stay on the top of some hay, that kind of thing.
That reminds me of Annie of Silence.
I give her 7 gold, an extra gold as a tip for inconvenience and accommodating larger than expected guests.
Oh, it's very appreciated. Okay, well, if you want, I think we have enough to possibly have them split 3 and 3, if that's okay?
Yeah, I don't need a bed. I can stand and sleep.
Okay.
It's here, pull off a few keys.
So these 3 are on the left side. if you look, there are 2 hallways that just stretch back. Meadery is accessible on the first level, but only during normal business hours, so 9 to 5 tomorrow. And it's just like a walking tour. You can't actually get alcohol there for actually purchasing. That would be up here at the bar over here. So 3 and 3. Go ahead and divvy them up as you like. And welcome to the Honey Pot Inn. I hope your stay's good.
Well, I was serious about like a keg of mead.
Oh, right, yes.
Or maybe not like a full keg, but you know.
So if you want one of our kegs, it's probably closer to a smaller one for you.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, that would
Just a little
be
nightcap.
10 gold pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, you just wanted something to sip on, right? You didn't really want something to like.
Yeah,
go all
yeah,
out.
just a little drink before bed.
And which variety would you like? We have our standard, just normal run-of-the-mill mead. We also have some flavored varieties too, if you're interested in that sort of thing.
What flavors you got?
Well, we do have an apple cinnamon one. That one's really popular. We call it our apple pie mead. We also have one that has like a bit of spiciness to it, a bit of like peppers that are made within it, a bit of kick. That one's just called the Summertime Flare. We also have one that we add a bit of mint to it, so it has this kind of like cooler taste to it. That one's up. We call that the Ozen range. Got a few other ones if you're interested, but those are the most popular ones.
Was that spicy one like? What's the flavor? It's like a cinnamony spice or like a
More like chili pepper.
chili pepper.
This character doesn't know from me.
Definitely stay away.
Secret ingredient, chili pea.
Yeah, you're probably right on that one. Okay, I'll take the spicy one.
Okay, 10 gold pieces, sir.
Here you go.
Thank you. See her walk back and if you don't mind, I'll have to get Matthias. I think he's probably closed up now. But
Well, I can help you get it if you
oh
want.
no, not a problem at all. Tell you what, we can deliver it to your room.
Okay, it's not a big problem. I can help you get it.
Oh no, you're a guest here, please. Plus, my husband he can get it.
Okay.
Oh, if you do see an old woman walking about late at night, don't worry, that's just Granny Honeypot. Sometimes she just kind of wanders around. It's fine. She won't go into your rooms or anything. You just might see her kind of wandering about the establishment.
Okay, I'm with you.
What are you gonna warn me before you do that?
What do I do?
Grandma Honeypot? Okay.
You get it.
I feel like it's a trap.
No. Oh my god.
Oh, you didn't know that was a joke?
So much funnier!
Yeah. Observe the flag. I don't know.
Oh, man.
No, it's like a
No, I
spike
know,
thing.
I know, I get that. Yeah, it hadn't occurred to me.
Woo.
So, yeah.
It's a trap.
That made my belly hurt.
That's a different one.
That's Grandpa Honeypot.
Oh God.
No.
Good times.
Yeah.
Time to go to bed.
So she'll when she goes back to her business, she's gonna find me in the kitchen cleaning dishes,
Oh, okay. They actually don't exactly have a kitchen.
taking out trash.
Okay, yeah. As she kind of like walks back to the front, and she sees you just be like behind the counter. You're grabbing the trash bag,
Yeah.
effectively like the trash cans themselves. She looks.
Oh no, that's not necessary. You're fine.
Tonk like rapidly turns to her, and then like rattles his.
She like backs up, frightened at this point.
And we take out the trash.
Are any of us around to see this?
Rin would have stayed down to talk to her anyway,
Okay.
so she'll see him. She'll see her come startled out of wherever it is that she came from. Oh, by the way, I meant to warn you about the shiny one.
Yeah, that's not a man in armor.
No, he's magic.
I think his the pet thing just tried to attack me.
Oh, really? That's strange.
It rattled at me when I told him not to help anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, he's very bent on cleaning and helping. He really likes to, and Tonks that's his name, right? Tonks is very protective of him, and so he's just kind of like, that was probably more of a like, let us do our job. than an actual attack. Trust me, you would know if he was gonna attack you. He would not.
We should probably stop letting him threaten people because they don't want
What?
to.
It's the first time he's threatened
Didn't
anyone.
threaten me.
I'm fine. I've sometimes dealt with things like that before, just a little startled. He's not going to be a problem for the other guests, though, is he?
No, he shouldn't be. No, as long as I'll talk to him and make sure that he knows what he can and can't do. But as long as you're okay with him, like, cleaning the floorboards occasionally.
In his own room, that's fine.
Perfect. I will tell him to clean his own room.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Perfect.
So I come back in from taking out the trash and I try to get down to eye level as much as I can, like on my knee or whatever.
Yeah.
And I say, thank you, good night. And then I stand up and Tonk kind of like,
Yeah, you can tell that she's accepting of what you said, but just leery of Tonk at this point.
You know how cats are?
Yeah.
Like haughty and kind of self-aggrandizing. That's kind of what Tonks is doing right now.
Okay, that helps put things in perspective.
Okay.
A bit better. Okay.
Okay. Also, if you are in need of any musical accompaniment to the festival tomorrow,
It's just a tasting, but
yeah.
I appreciate that though. Yeah.
We'd be happy to entertain if you guys want some low-key mood music, or if you want something to liven things up a bit. You just let us know.
Okay, sure. That'd be very appreciated. Thank you.
Christian's like, I don't do slow.
Music.
Imagine like the hardcore, like waiting for the drop is just the constant theme of just.
That'd be very much appreciated. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Set the mood.
Do the people in the town like stories? We have stories of adventures.
Oh, absolutely.
and
Yes.
that we could tell. Okay, wonderful.
That'll go a long way for us.
Wonderful.
We love sharing stories and storytelling and everything. It's part of our culture, basically.
Okay.
That will help, I think, ease any of the other people that they may have to deal with in the town.
Well, good. All right. Well, we'll plan on that then. What time start? At 9? Is that what you said?
9?
9
No.
a.m.
Oh no. We start the tasting at 1.
p.m.
Yes.
Okay. I heard the 9 to 5 and assumed you
Business hours.
business hours.
Oh no, for the meadery, if you
Right.
wanted to like see how our process is made. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the tour.
Perfect.
The actual tasting doesn't start until afternoon.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Yeah.
We will be there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, sure. If you need anything, I'll be down here. At least for a good few more hours. She looks at no watch because they don't have watches.
Yeah. I will walk over to Ward's room and knock on the door. Knock, 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 knock.
He opens it. It's a short door, so he's like,
Hi, Ward.
oh, Rin, please come in.
Okay. How are you?
I'm very good.
Do you like your accommodations?
They're a bit dusty.
Well, guess what? I got the A-OK from the inn owner. If you want to clean this room, all you.
Oh, jubilations.
Do whatever you want to do. Just keep it to this room. She's got some kind of plans and stuff happening, and just don't want to, like, you know, anything to happen. You to, like, bump in or mess anything up that she might have a plan for. So if you just want to, like, clean this room really well, though, she's, like, you'd be doing her a big favor.
I agree. These people are quite small.
Yes, they are very small. Very easy to miss if you're tall.
Okay, friend Rin, this will be the cleanest room in the inn.
Wonderful. She'll be so excited.
He immediately gets to work.
And I'll be like, you know what? And if you get done with this one early, you can come clean mine.
Oh, a great day.
And I'll look at Tongs and I'll give him a scritch. And I'll just be like, be kind to the little ones, boy.
He kind of ruffles and then curls up in a corner.
Oh,
He gets exhausted watching me clean.
well,
That's it for me. I'm cleaning my ass off.
Yeah.
I'm busting out all the supplies.
okay, nice. Anything else for the remainder of the group?
I drink all the cask.
Oh yeah, takes you no time. A few solid gulps and you're like, oh, all right, well,
I did want to ask, is it like a normal sized keg or is it a halfling sized keg?
It's a halfling-sized keg.
Okay.
So for the Minotaur, especially, I mean, yeah, pony would be probably even generous to say. But yeah, it's probably about that.
It's like a Guinness keg.
Yeah, because like,
Just
they're
a
like
little-
what, 2 feet
So
and a
it's-
half, and like a keg for them's got to be,
So, have you ever seen the picture of Andre the Giant holding a beer can?
Yes.
So it's like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just a one and go. It's
Yeah.
done.
Pretty much.
I
Yeah.
forget about like the actual perspective of it would be like, because they're like not even up to our knees.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there
They're like
like
halfway there.
Is there like a sitting area at the front of the inn?
There is, yeah. So then, and to that point, you see what's like kind of like it wasn't exactly a bar, but you see that there's kind of a few small tables with chairs and stuff. It's just kind of like a waiting area, but it's near the bar, so imagine that if they did a tasting up front, they could do that there. But as everyone does walk to their individual rooms, you do find that for those that are on the inside, there is a small kind of courtyard area where the inn has 2 hallways of rooms that then attach to the meadery itself in the backside.
cool.
Kind of neat.
I would find just like a place that is cozy and just sit and strum on my lyre for a little bit and hang out and just kind of mentally prepare for going home.
Keep it down.
Trying to sleep. Trying to drink.
You keep it down. Oh wait, you're just really tall.
See what you
So, after playing for a bit and eventually retiring for the evening, Rin, as you lay your head down and go to sleep, you find yourself once again floating in that ethereal space. And you can hear, once again, a pretty distant voice calling out to you. Rin.
Ishara?
You hear kind of echoing to you. I'm here.
Where
I'll speak
are you?
normally, but it's sound of a whisper. I don't know
Yeah.
that the mics can pick it up, so.
Where are you? And I like do like some spins.
As you look
Up,
around,
down, around in circles.
you see that purpley landscape with silver strands and dots in the sky, where it seems not unlike a night sky, just in a space that you've traveled once before, actually. Where you had once seen Rin's massive form, you now see the pseudo-dragon floating and kind of moving almost eel-like towards you. You see her. At first, you think the form is just she's far away, and then you realize, no, she is close. But she's only speaking at a whisper. I don't know how much time I have left. This thing we did before, this bargain we struck. I think I gave up something I could not get back. If I can't stay with you, know that I'm proud of you.
Well, don't say that. Well, we're gonna find you a body really soon. We're on our way to the woods, and we're gonna put you in a body, and you're gonna be healthy and happy and beautiful.
You see her just kind of nod a bit. I have faith in you.
You have to have faith in us.
I have more faith in your friends than I did.
I meant us. Have
Oh.
faith in yourself too. You're strong, and if you need to, can I give something to you? Can you take something from me? Take more? Do you need can I give you energy? How can I help?
I don't want to ask that of you.
You're not asking, I'm giving.
What do you want to do?
I would give her some of my life essence So if you have to take hit points away from me, I would give them.
Okay.
Oh,
Go
that's
ahead and
real.
roll a d12.
That's this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
2.
So, as you try to detach some of your life force, you see this tiny, almost thread of silvery light connect both you and her. And you see this pulse go into her. You see her try to resist it at first, before, through your sheer will,
Just let me love you!
you see her form grow in size to about that of a wormling.
Okay.
You see her look, and she has this concerned look on her face as her brow kind of furrows, and kind of draconic arched one. She looks and, I didn't want you to do that.
But it helped.
It did. It may have bought us some time.
That's all I need.
At this point, if we do encounter another dragon, I will not be picky.
Okay. I would also, I mean, I had some standards in my head that, like, I wanted, like, strong and beautiful and, like, but, like, yeah, I think I just need to get you in a body, and we'll work on the changes with time. But,
Okay.
okay. I mean, ideally, we'll get you one that's not corrupted with darkness, of course, but,
That would be preferred.
Yeah. But we'll get you one, for sure. It sounds like this is a pretty promising lead, so I'm hopeful. And if we don't, I will literally tear down the heavens for you.
I don't doubt you would try, but I don't want you to do that either. From what I heard about Istoria, that got the world into quite some trouble once before.
Yeah, well, seems like they're in trouble again, so, feel like if we're helping against this, some celestial beings kind of owe us, so.
All the ones I've known haven't been quite generous. Almost more Fae-like.
Well, it sounds like that hasn't worked out too well for them, so maybe they've learned, because, the definition of insanity is the same thing over and over and over again, right? Expecting a different result. They don't want people to keep overthrowing them, maybe be nicer.
Well, thank you. I don't think I'll be quite as distant as I have been. Not that I didn't want to be. Closer.
I know.
You should sleep. If you do go back home tomorrow, it'd be good if you were well rested. I won't bother you.
Do not go far from me.
I was gonna say right back at you. That's not what you would say.
Finger guns.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah. Do not go far from me either. You see her kind of fade in the darkness, and then your sleep resumes. Daruk,
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Yep.
as you
It was
Fall
3
asleep.
last time, right?
Hmm?
3 and then 2 more
what's that?
hit points. Minus. I was missing 3 for conjuring her,
Right.
and so a total of 5 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's permanent.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So, Daruk, as you go to sleep, find yourself once again drifting about in the ether of the dreamscape. That's just flavor. There's no dreamscape thing. There's
No, yeah.
For context, yeah.
Yeah.
as your eyes kind of come to, you see this desolate wasteland. Blackened, cracked trees. What looks almost like the outcome of a war zone. Covered in darkness. And as you look up and look around, you recognize it. You've seen this before. You look up to the sky, and again, there's that gray, mottled cloud cover where beams of light almost try to break through but can't. And as you look around, you can hear cracks of thunder, but you don't see anything across this landscape.
No lightning, no signs of life, just...
No, just emptiness. And what looks like likely the place of what probably was just death incarnate. And there's kind of trails of smoke also just scattering the landscape for you. Mountain ranges wrapping around you entirely.
Said trails of smoke. They're not like drifting in one particular direction or anything, are they? Or
I guess make a perception check.
rolled above a 10.
Alright.
15.
15. So you kind of look and kind of survey to see if there's any sort of like trail or something you can kind of make sense out of. As best you can tell, the smoke does appear to be kind of moving in a direction eastward, kind of directly in the way that you're facing it.
Now I have to ask, do I want to move where the smoke is going, or the other is something pushing it away? Yeah, I'll go eastward then.
Okay. You begin just walking, and after the first few steps, you can hear a noticeable crunch beneath your feet. As you look down, the landscape is scattered with bones in the dirt. Now, it's not, solely bones that make up the ground itself, but they are everywhere, though. Every few steps, if you're not watching, you hear another crunch, and the bones crumble beneath your feet. This place seems, whatever happened here, ancient. But you continue moving along forward, and eventually, in the distance, you can see what looks like this darkened ziggurat with what looks like kind of Roman columns at the top. It's not very tall. As you continue moving forward, it's probably close to 3 stories, which is sizable, but from some of the ones you've heard about, they stretch 10 stories into the sky, where it's this massive thing. This one's not quite that large, but you can't help but feel some sort of ominous and weight to it, even approaching it.
I'll keep getting closer. I'm not one to back away.
As you continue walking closer, make another perception check.
Eight.
8.
At least the first one was decent.
Yeah, true.
Watch perception.
Yeah, you still hear kind of the rumbling of thunder in the distance. No lightning strikes that you can see or anything, but it's present. Storms above you, if they may not be touching the ground, they're definitely active. No rain, just that sound of thunder. Occasionally high winds.
Does it sound distant or?
It sounds distant, but it's also sourceless. Like you hear it rumble, but then it almost moves through the sky.
Okay.
Versus kind of echoing, it's rumbling in just different spots.
Well, I don't see any lightning yet, but I want to, so I'm gonna cast Call Lightning if I can.
Okay,
I don't know if it'll do anything.
sure.
But
Make a spellcasting check. So this would be D20 plus Wisdom plus Proficiency.
Efficiency. 12.
Well,
I rolled 2 5s in a row now.
as you kind of reach, and you've cast Call Lightning dozens of times in the past, and as you try to pull that arc down, you feel almost something resisting you. As you cast the spell, but nothing happens.
Okay.
You can feel the static in the air, but it doesn't make contact.
All right. I'll charge toward the ziggurat. Not a run, but I'll definitely be walking significantly faster than I
Okay.
was before.
As you begin walking and you get closer and closer to it, you see that there are a set of stairs that lead up to the top, and you can hear that rumbling of thunder. Actually, at this point now, no longer sourceless. It is almost centered and moving around you as you get closer to it. You take that first step on that stair, and a arc of black and white around it lightning strikes the center of the ziggurat in front of you. Beyond, where those large pillars kind of reach up. Something struck in the center.
Oh, I'm running up the stairs now.
As you begin running up, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit. 18.
18.
Rolling.
You hear that
Okay.
rumble of thunder once again, and you can hear the crack of lightning start coming towards you. You dive out of the way, and you see a impact crater right in front of you, where this scorched black mark sits now. What do you do?
Keep going. Like I said, I'm not gonna back away.
Okay.
This is, as far as I can tell, this is my mission. So.
As you continue, probably running up at this point.
Yep.
Okay.
Especially if there's
A crack of lightning, yeah.
yeah.
It looked like it was going towards you. You begin running up, and you get about another third of the way up there. Make another dexterity saving throw.
Natural 20 that time.
Okay.
Something really
22.
doesn't want you there.
22.
Yeah. This one, even larger. The impact crater slams in front of you, where there's probably a solid 10 by 10 crater that just formed in the ziggurat now, where you'd have to run around that impact point to continue along the stairs. What do you do?
I'm just gonna yell at the sky. Is there something you're keeping from me?
You just hear that rumble of thunder. But beyond that, no response. No verbal one, anyway.
Keep going.
Okay. You run up to the top of the ziggurat. You see in the center of this area now a memory, much more clear. Damn you, music. A memory much more clear. You see what looks like this kind of rod floating in the air. Almost black to the core, with this white light kind of surrounding it. Arcs of electricity coming off of it. You see it just kind of hovering there. Thunder continues to rumble. You begin to hear that crack of lightning once again, but no strike.
Was the lightning that came down at me black, or was it?
It was as well.
Can I try to cast Call Lightning again? Or
Sure.
no? Okay. Do I need to roll?
Yes. Another spellcasting check. Where are you casting it?
I'm gonna strike the rod if I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Christian.
12 total. I rolled my third 5.
Okay. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
If I roll the same 13 that time.
Okay. So, as you look at this rod, feeling the call itself, you pull down another lightning bolt, but this time you lose control of it. As you see it coming down towards the rod, you know it should strike it. And in that moment, you then see it peel off and move right towards you. As it blasts you and knocks you off the ziggurat, you fall, landing on the ground as the bolt not only carries you through the air, but strikes you down to the ground. This impact crater slams you against it. You wake up in just a mad sweat. Not entirely certain of what just happened or what you saw, but it was more than you had seen before. And you know one thing's for certain. At least in this vision, you are getting closer.
just kind of think to myself, next time, Gadget, next time.
But did you die?
Did I? I don't know. Did I wake up
when you're
before or
falling in a
after?
dream and you hit the ground?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
She gotta get that rod.
Guess so. It was between, shocking it or grabbing it. I figured either one was dangerous.
Isn't there something called like shocking grabs?
Yep,
I do not have that, but yes.
there is.
It is not on the cleric list, unfortunately.
No, it's a sorcery spell. Thank you.
And last but not
Had
least,
it.
Rainier.
I'm
Ooh!
trying to let me have a night's sleep. Go for it.
As you rest there,
I'm coming for you, bitch.
you open your eyes back up and you're still in the same room. But something just doesn't quite feel right. As you kind of look around and try and just make a sense out of if this is potentially a dream or you just happen to open your eyes back up, make a perception check for me.
Why you gotta do that to me?
It's a perception.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 15.
15?
No, 18.
18. Okay.
I'm bad at math.
But not bad at perceiving.
Apparently not, no.
So, as you kind of look around and try and make sense out of it, you can't help but see that there's this kind of move to the room where you look at the wood, and the rooms, by the way, failed to provide this detail. The rooms are a single bachelor style, a bed, a dresser, and a tiny cast iron stove in the corner. That's it. They're wooden, nothing really too fancy or anything. But Rainier, as you're sitting there and you kind of look around, you'd swear you saw the wood itself kind of almost pulse. Like it was almost made out of like this, almost like water, where it just kind of wobbles a little bit. Like it's not solid.
Can I grab my dagger and throw it over there?
Sure. So,
Sure.
as it punctures the wood and you hear that solid hit,
Oh yeah, thank you.
you then hear that kind of scratching sound. As you see these tiny little insects start to crawl their way out from the point
Oh!
that your dagger hit.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
I changed my mind. We'll find a different place to get dragons.
That's a no for me, dog.
What do you do? They begin to start just crawling across the ceiling. Some of them start falling on the ground.
Uh-huh. So this is all on the ceiling, not the floor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was on the floor. Yeah, I'm gonna get up and grab my stuff and go to the door with the blanket over my head like a child.
Okay. So you throw the blanket over your head, you walk over to this door, you go to open it up and the doorknob just... It's not moving.
Oh, my strength sucks. Do I know if I'm awake?
You're not sure? You then still hear that rattling sound, that pattering of insects. As you then turn to look at them, they're not anything you've seen before. They look kind of like almost like an earwig, but they have these really kind of larger wings on them. Some of them begin flying up in the air.
Of course they do. Oh my god.
They have these kind of hover to themselves, where they're large pincers that attach to their worm-like body just kind of hang and then begin pointing at you.
How many? Are there like a bunch of them or how?
Dozens at this point.
Okay.
They keep moving through and start really kind of starting to not necessarily fill the room, but infested for sure.
Is there a window?
There is, yes.
Can I go to the window?
Absolutely.
Grab the blanket on my hand and, well, I guess is it open?
Yeah, you go to, it opens up.
Cool. How high? Are we on the second floor, first floor?
You are on the second, yeah.
That's fine. I'm just gonna crawl out the window and hang and then drop.
Okay.
Or is
So
there
you-
anything? Is there like another window so like put my feet on below me?
Not necessary. You are, though the tavern's built taller than what a halfling would need, it's not necessarily full person size either. So you can drop down without needing to make a roll or anything. It's pretty effortless also given your acrobatic skills.
True story.
So, as you then land on the first floor and kind of look around, you're in the courtyard. You can then turn around and you see that there are some insects starting to like kind of crawl over the windowsill, making their way across the walls and just kind of weaving their way down.
Like the middle of the night.
We're making
Oh,
our way
yeah.
downtown.
I'm gonna go around to the front door. Is it locked or is it?
Well, you'll have to kind of walk around through the courtyard first. But before you can do that, as you begin walking forward, you feel this kind of almost like this vibration in the ground itself. And as you look towards the center of the courtyard, you see there's this kind of like small little. It's not a full-on fountain, but it's kind of like this little visiting area where it's paved and cobblestone kind of spot where there's chairs and kind of a table set up. You see
Like
the
a
table.
European courtyard where like where you have like just little tables and
Yeah.
shops and
Yeah, exactly. But you see there's kind of this one table in the center, and you see the top rock a little bit as it almost gets shoved from what looks like some force beneath the ground.
Of course.
You then see a second as it slowly starts to tilt and slide off the base. As you see one large, what looks almost like a horn pierce through the cobblestone. And it's probably somewhere in the realm of like 4 feet long. As you see some of the cobblestone flies in the air, dirt getting tossed up. You see a large insectoid head burrow its way through the ground.
Is this actually making noise?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
A new Barak.
I mean, I was like, if it's all silent, that gives me some idea.
Yeah. As you hear this deep guttural roar, you see what looks like a massive horned beetle burrow its way through the ground and pierce through it.
That's it? You gotta make these better.
You then see it start to charge towards you.
His voice cracks in the middle. That's it. That's it.
Which it is going to charge towards you.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
19.
It hits. As this massive, what's that?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. As this massive horn goes to pierce you, you take. Let's see. We'll just we'll do the average. 24 points of piercing damage. As the horn not only pierces you, but then pins you against the wall. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, yeah, because I'm gonna do well with that one. Oh,
It's like I did well with that one.
I did. That's an 18. That is insanely well for me.
Okay. So as it knocks you, you feel it's tried to pull you down to the ground, but you're able to resist that, and it kind of you slide off of the horn before it can really get you in too worse of a situation.
Oh, okay.
As you then see this massive beetle just before you. Probably the size of a rhinoceros for scale.
It's a rhinoceros beetle.
Yeah.
Is no one else hearing this?
Nobody
It's your
else is
dream,
doing
bro.
That's what I'm figuring out.
Do you want us to hear this in your dream?
I don't. Well, we don't know what's actually a dream.
Who? You said it was roomed 3 and 3. Who's roomed with him?
Next to him?
Oh, I thought it was 3 to a room.
Oh, no. It's
three
three rooms right next to each other.
on
Oh,
each
okay.
side. Yeah. Oh well, you're the one that attuned to the opal that makes me not be able to hear you. So I'm gonna call that on you.
I was gonna say, is the person in the adjacent room hearing anything like him toiling in his sleep? Who's sleeping? Who's in the room next to him? Roll a perception.
Yeah, one of you two could.
Yeah.
Us two?
Actually, you know what? They're
Well,
both
hold
having
on.
dreams
I was
tonight.
gonna
too.
say I was having
what
a
do you
dream
roll?
of my own.
20s?
So, yeah.
Is that what you rolled to hide
You know
low?
what? You're also having your own intense dreams, so I'm gonna
If
actually
you-
say
Oh,
you
that's
can't.
Yeah,
true.
what's up with-
yeah,
what's up
no,
with the
I'm
dream side
dreaming.
over there?
I'm dreaming.
If you don't
The
mind,
dream
We're just
team.
dreaming.
I am awake, and we can say my room's next to him.
It's fine.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just dream
I mean,
death. It's not real death.
I guess I will
Unless
just,
you're me.
take out my pointy sword,
That's voluntary.
wrap it in fire.
Okay.
Of course! Of fucking course!
Is it a 1?
No, it was
He was damaging himself for
Oh.
his rights.
Yeah. That's a big old 6 damage. I'm gonna try and stab it in the eye.
Okay. Sure.
Good thought.
That is a dirty 20, I think.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
Give it something to think about.
Yep, dirty 20.
Nice. As you thrust the sword into the eye socket, you actually nail it. You see it just let out this huge roar.
I need a bunch of D6.
We'll go ahead and. Is it because I said thrust?
No.
Okay. So as you fight to try and keep yourself alive, not entirely certain what this is, you then
Something wrong with me thrusting at his eye?
No,
that's what I
it's-
was wondering.
It's Discord.
as you look behind the beetle,
I mean that too,
you're still not entirely certain if this is real or not because that hurt. Whatever that beetle, when the horn pierced you, you felt it happen. And as you look behind it, you see this long-haired woman with kind of these robes over her, this long stinger behind her, just kind of sitting there. It gives you a little wave.
You gotta make it a little more believable.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
Still coming for you.
As you then look behind you, while you're still trying to fight the beetle, you look up and you see the other insects are now crawling towards you,
No.
descending on you as a couple of them land on your face. Their pincers getting close to your eye.
I mean, can I use my unarmed claws to stab them?
What?
Because my unarmed attack is claws.
Yeah.
So it's not just punching them.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Scritches
Yeah, if you
and
want to, sure.
scratches.
If you care, I hit that thing for 21.
I don't care.
Okay.
Okay.
Stab them in their tiny insectoid eyes.
Is it kind of like World War Z with the bugs where they like climb on each other and create like...
Yeah, they're not becoming a mass.
They're like
Okay.
ants.
See, I'm more imagining
Oh, yeah,
the
that
things from, what was it, the Mummy?
Yeah, the little
Yeah,
beetles.
scarabs. Yeah. It's closer to that, but they definitely don't have that same physiology.
Well, I hit 1 out of 3.
Okay.
I don't know.
So yeah, you get a couple of them as you scratch them off your face, but then one of them, unfortunately, does latch onto your eye with its pincers. The good thing is, though, as you reel in pain from the attack, you wake up realizing that, oh, thank God, that was a dream. But unfortunately,
Decided to kill this bitch.
you do not get a long rest.
Like, at all?
Correct.
I think you guys just chose the wrong side of the inn to sleep on because it's nice over here.
We chose the haunted side.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm having the best dreams.
And
No. Stop it.
you roll. You wake up. You feel this splitting headache, and you do legitimately go down 12 hit points.
So, plus the 24?
Yeah, 24 gets reversed. The 12 hit points, though, are actually where you start, and that is a maximum reduction.
So I'm now down 20.
I rolled well. I'm sorry.
So that's off of the 5 I was already missing?
Mhm.
Okay. So, I don't know. Oh, override max means it is now. Wait, so 89 minus 12 is 77.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Does that stay with you?
Apparently.
Man, have you
I went-
considered like letting things go and just living a peaceful life?
Might be
Forgiveness.
healthier for you.
No, this bitch won't die.
She's gonna die though, because I need her out of the way.
So, as
Even
Rainier,
with resistance to psychic now?
huh?
Even with resistance to psychic?
Yeah. Last night, Jason heard me roll it on Discord, and I went, "Oh, okay." Actually, Christian, you may have heard that too.
I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
We were all playing League. Yeah.
Yeah. So, wait, you have resistance to psychic damage?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant resistance as in like the roll twice resistance to an effect.
Oh, no.
So then, in that case, it is actually only 6 then.
Oh, spicy.
Maybe 3. Still missing.
The attunement still helped in other ways. Nice.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, oh, okay. Well, hey, there you go. But yeah, all right, right on.
I forgot I got +1 intelligence out of that. Attuning to it.
Oh, nice. So, the other side of the table, you wake up or resume operations. Fine. No ill effects, nothing. Really.
No sun
Good
daddy
sleep.
or boom on me action over there.
No, it's just good sleep.
Sun Daddy doesn't come out at night.
So I went to bed on time to.
Going back to normal daylight. Prep yourselves.
My eyes. Oh, actually, that's
Okay.
pleasant.
That was
Except for that one.
Hey, now, what are you doing?
Well, yeah, fall in line.
Hey, Chris, you should
There you
check
go.
Discord.
Goodbye.
Okay.
I
That one's just not wanting to do the thing.
the
Why
cat.
not? Yeah, left mini lamp is over there. Why
That's
are
what
so many
she's
of them
laughing
on
at.
YouTube? Alright, whatever.
Yeah, and it's funny too, because like Rainier has to hurt himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Which obviously, all of that
That
damage that you had in the actual moment does not apply.
Oh, so the 6, I get the 6 back.
No. Like when
Yeah,
you got
Like you
stabbed.
cutting
and-
yourself.
Yeah, that was 6 damage.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
yeah,
said
but you're talking about
83
the
out
6
of...
from the psychic.
No, yeah, no.
No, you got your total reduction, but you're at
So-
full health with your total reduction.
The next day, as everyone wakes up, some more refreshed than others.
Oh, it was a good night's sleep. Oh, go fuck yourself. Can we kill this bitch yet?
You have the day before you. If you'd like to spend any other additional time with Lola.
Such a nice gnome. Why would you want to kill her?
Yeah, I'm gonna
What's up, Haunty boy?
exit my room.
Mhm.
That smells like lemon pledge.
Nice.
And I'm gonna go downstairs and find, what was her name? Rowena?
Rosalind.
Rosalind. I was gonna say Rowena.
Art.
I'm gonna find Rosalind,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna send Tonk outside, wait by the door,
Hmm.
and then
Oh, hello there.
hello, small one.
Yeah, we didn't get off to the right foot last night. Your friend talked to me though. I understand. You wanted to clean things.
Yes.
Your little guy though was a little testy.
He's testy.
Hmm.
He hasn't slept in a while.
Oh. He sleeps. Oh. What can I help you with?
What time do the shops open around town?
Oh, they should be opening up probably pretty soon. Say the next hour or two.
Do you have a map or a directory?
Oh, I can give you directions. What were you looking for?
Painting supplies.
Oh, actually, yes, we do have a painter. You're only looking for art's sake. That's a shop ran by Stacy Glenfellow. She's actually just down the thoroughfare. If you go down a few more blocks, you'll see a wooden story building with a black shingled roof and like a small deck. That's the shop.
Okay. Thank you,
Every
small
house in
one.
that lane is black sheep with roof and small.
You're very kind, and then I turn and I go. Yeah. I head out towards there if you want to get to everybody else.
Sure. Happy to help.
What's the owner's name?
For art's sake, Stacy Glenfellow.
I just want breakfast after such a nice night's sleep. So
Is there a
Never see the
magical
chance
shop
to rub
in
it in.
town?
Oh, magical. No. We're a small
Okay.
village. We don't have those kind of supplies here.
No, I just didn't know if there was any magic-y people.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I mean, one could say the mead is magical.
It's a big smile.
Well, speaking of mead, you got anything bigger?
Well, we do have the stuff we ship out. If you're wanting one of those kegs, they're probably closer to what you guys would be used to drinking.
I'll take 3.
How much are they?
Well, it depends on which one you want. They're about the same cost, but if you're looking for just your standard variety, 50 gold pieces.
What about that mint one?
The mint one would be 55. For a full keg, right?
Yeah.
Yep, yep. Cloverhollow kegs are smaller.
Let me get one of those.
Okay, sure. If you want, normally I would have Matthias get it, but in this case, I think it would be easier for you.
Yeah.
Okay, if you head around back, here, she kind of writes down a piece of paper. You have the gold here?
Here you go.
Oh, okay. Adventures. Oh. She hands you this slip of paper that has her name signed to it that says, "Give him a full keg of the Ozen range." If you head back to talk to Matthias, he'll point you in the right direction.
Okay. I go back there.
You go back, and as you head into the back where it's the actual meadery, you see there are 10 huge clay casks of what you can only imagine are mead. Now, when I say huge, they're bigger than you. As you can see, these are likely probably part of their whole brewing process, and you can't help but wonder exactly how much is in there and how much that will cost. But you look around and you do see that there are other ones. There are just normal kegs, there are casks, there are ones that are fit for a halfling instead, and a bunch of clay ones, all with different labels across all of them. But you do see one male halfling kind of walking about the back area. He has this auburn hair, kind of a more golden skin. He's 3'2", a bit of a stocky build, but also wearing the kind of common clothes with this leather apron over it. As you walk in, there's a little bit of a jingle to the bell, and as you just kind of look around, like, there's so much alcohol back here. You hear him, "Hey there, big guy.
Wee.
Hey,
I got
are
this
you here for?"
you.
Oh, kind of takes it from you. Oh, you got a cask of the Ozen range. Okay, sure. Full cask. That seems about right.
He walks over,
Follow me.
he walks you over to this area where you see, full-on kegs. They look like they probably were meant for shipping out at some point in time.
Well, you know what? Tell you what, we can figure out the other order here. Go ahead and and he just points to one where you can see there's this little kind of label on it. It has this kind of blue blue border background with this white text on it, little snowflake kind of drawn, little snowflakes drawn onto it that say Ozen Range.
Okay.
You can see the small honeypot meadery.
Go ahead and grab one.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I'd be happy to help you get it, but I think you're probably better suited than me.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, great.
You pick it up. Not big trouble for you at all. Just put it underneath your arm. You're like, all right.
All right, thanks.
Oh yeah, sure thing. If you need any others, I'm back here. I'll point you in the right direction.
Damn, we missed out on an opportunity to go out and carry some kegs for a guy.
No, right.
Help moving things?
Art supplies being helpful.
Right.
Yeah.
Give me take.
So yeah, you have a full keg of the Ozen Range.
Nice.
Good stuff.
And yeah, if you wanted to do a little sampling of it, yeah, it has this kind of minty, mentholy kind of cool taste to it. But once it hits your stomach, you're like, warms up a little bit down there.
Okay.
Actually, sounds really good. Is that a real thing that we could?
Maybe. I don't know that I have any. I've got a bunch of meads, but I don't think I have one like that.
Real life equivalent to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I can only imagine that the spicy one you were selling was pirate's blood.
That one is Pirate's Blood, yeah. That's the one I had in mind.
That's what I thought immediately when you said it was spicy.
Nice, yeah. So, anything for the rest of the group? For the time in Cloverhollow, before at least the tasting.
No.
Okay.
I would say just before before the like festivities start, I just kind of start tuning and like just doing a little jam sesh, you know, warming up.
Yeah, sure.
I'll ask if they need any help setting anything up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Roslyn's like, oh, yeah, if you don't mind, sure, we'd be happy for the help. We'll probably need to set some extra chairs up at the courtyard. If you want to actually help me with the tables from the front, we'll just put them in out there.
Sure.
Great, thanks. You see her grab a couple of the chairs and she starts walking them over, and you just pick up the table because it's not hard for you at all. She looks, we should really have people like you around here more often. They're very helpful, and thank you also for helping.
Yeah, no
Like
problem.
one chair on each antler.
It's one trip.
When the teacher asks if there are any strong boys that can help with the chairs.
I got 6 chairs in each arm.
Anything else? Okay.
Probably be with Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing the
A
same
little bit
thing.
of warm up. Sure. Ward, you want to go to for art's sake.
Yeah, for art's sake.
Okay. So, you walk up and you do see that, sure enough, you do find the shop. And as you walk in, you hear a bah! As you look down, you see there's a goat that's just staring at you.
Oh.
Just blank expression.
I look down at the goat, and then I looked at Tonk, and then Tonk looks up at me, and I just shrug my shoulders and repeat the goat. Bah!
You see this small kind of halfling woman come out from like the back of the shop, where you see, as you look over, there are like these kind of like painting easels. There are, well, you can kind of spot, since you have like clear lay of everything, as you're taller than anybody else that would be in the shop. There's 2 kilns in the back. You see the a dozen probably easels with different pieces that are probably being worked on currently. Some complete, some just sketches. As you see a woman coming up. Oh, hey there. Oh, come on, little Billy. Sorry, I use him as a bit of a little jingle for when people come in. Sorry, Stacy Glenfellow. This is for art's sake. How can I help you? Were you looking for a commission?
My name is Ward. I was looking for painting supplies, books on painting.
You see her, as you begin speaking, her expression kind of changes. Oh, that's your face. Oh.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you get asked this all the time. You're not a construct, are you? Do you work for someone?
I'm not a construct. I am part of a party.
Oh.
I work for Rin.
Okay. What's a rim?
How would I describe her? I just start describing her as best as possible.
Oh, a human. Okay, sure. As they kind of like, you give her a no.
No, because she's not human.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're-
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you have shared what you are with him?
I don't even know that I know what I am.
Would it be
True.
obvious
But
to
I'm
Ward
not
that
human,
she's
and
not
I think that's kind of
because he's had
apparent.
interactions with humans, plenty of them.
Yeah. You know that she's not a human. But yeah, the specifics
akin
probably
to a human.
probably not. Yeah.
Right on. But as far as they could tell, a fancy human.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Fancy human. Fun.
Human with extras.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just a little thrown off. My apologies. What can I help you with?
He starts going down the list again. Art supplies, books on painting, painting lessons.
Oh. Yeah. I think I might have like a beginner's painter's kit. If you're interested in that.
Yes, very much so.
Okay. Sure. It has a few details on like how to get started and simple supplies. But if you were interested, it's 2 gold pieces.
2 gold pieces. I can send Rin by with the gold.
Oh, yeah. If she wants to come in, that's fine. I'd have to sell it though, so I can't just give it to you now.
Sad robot noises.
I'm sorry.
Do you offer painting lessons?
Yeah, sure. It's more of like a tutored thing. Were you wanting just one lesson
on birds.
Oh, sure. I could show someone how to paint birds. Yeah.
I will take one lesson.
Oh, now?
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Little unconventional. Just a single gold piece would cover the time. I can set up some new easels and get
I
you
will
shut.
send Ren by to pay you.
I see. Make a persuasion check.
Does he seem honest enough?
Yeah, I'll even say at advantage.
Okay. What is... Hold on. Roll 20, or not roll 20, D&D Beyond's being...
No.
That's a no-no. You said persuasion? Yeah.
Mhm.
That is 8.
10.
Yeah.
She kind of looks. We can get started, but I really need to make sure we get payment. But I can show you a few things. If tell you what, if Ren gets here, we can continue the rest of the lesson.
Okay.
But I'll show you
So-
a few things.
He can't really sit on anything in here, so he like gets down on his knees and prepares his apron.
Yeah. So she hands you the first one. Okay, so this is kind of your smaller brush. This is better for detail work, kind of doing the lines, and then we'll cover the rest here.
Okay.
She starts to explain, the brushes and what their better purposes are for some of them over the others, and she starts to just give you a very rudimentary lesson, but nothing really too fancy to it.
Okay.
Takes probably better
Bob
part of an
Rossing
hour.
it up. Bob Rossing it up.
Yeah, exactly. She starts off with just the first hour, and then she looks. Okay, I think that's about as much as we should cover for now. If you want to come back with payment, then we'll go into the rest.
Okay. Yeah, he stands up and he.
You could send Tonks to go get me.
Yeah, that's a good point. How would he communicate it to you though?
He would just keep biting and tugging me until I
Put a little
followed
tongue
him.
wrap around your arm and pull you along.
Does Tonk speak a language?
No. Well, I
Well,
don't know.
does he understand a language?
Yeah, he understands. Let me get the right tongue.
Technically, I could talk to him.
Yeah, telepathically.
Your special mind.
Yeah.
Timmy's in the
special
water well.
Yeah.
Timmy stepped on a gnome.
No.
Happy little robots. Aw.
Languages. Understands the languages you speak.
Okay. So yeah.
Yeah.
So at least one person can talk to Tonks.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he won't do that though.
Okay.
Because he wouldn't have thought to do that.
Yeah. Sure.
He doesn't understand how commerce works really. So yeah, he stands up and thanks her, and he leans down. And he's like, "I'll be back,"
Okay.
and then leaves.
You start to walk out. You hear
What was her name?
the Billy. Oh, Stacy. Yeah, Stacy.
I say goodbye, Stacy. Oh, that was the provider.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And, he goes back to town square basically. Like stands around looking for stuff to do.
Okay.
He doesn't come find me?
No, not yet.
No.
All right.
Yeah, he'll mention it later. Probably right when we need to leave in a hurry or something. I'll be like, but wait.
There's more.
Dragon attacks. Wait, I have to pay the artist.
He turns around and walks back to the town.
Yeah.
Sing the art shop.
So, as a group, all kind of eventually either finishes setting up or kind of just prepares for the tasting at the Honey Pot Inn, you find that there's actually a decent gathering of people. You see some, a decent number of halfling, but you also see more often the non-halfling variety of races. So you have humans, a couple elves are in, some dwarves, just a good little kind of hodgepodge of different people. But as everyone kind of sits there, you see Rosalind come out. Hello, welcome to Honey Pot Meadery Tasting. Welcome all, and I hope you all have paid ahead of time. She kind of looks and thinks.
So the inn ticket didn't cover it?
As she looks around. Well, you're not there. She looks.
Town square.
How much is it?
She whispers, "That was a joke." I like messing with everyone. Sorry. So, 4 days.
You just Twilight laughed at her. Laugh.
I don't get that reference.
It's the creepiest laugh in cinematic history.
Okay, nice. So she looks around.
Okay, that was odd. So, for the normal tasting today, we have our apple cinnamon apple pie, mead for everyone, and our general just honey pot usual. So, if everyone would please just kind of gather at your spots. And you see the tables that Veneer helped out setting up. Have just been kind of spaced out along with a couple of the other ones. And yeah, there's just this kind of general group of people in the center. So, a dwarven man comes up to Rainier. He goes, "Oh, hey there. What brings you to Cloverhollow? Fuzzy?"
Not fuzzy.
He is fuzzy.
This, why? I'm like half asleep still.
You don't look like you slept too well.
Nope, I'm ready to get going, but we're doing revelry, so give me all the booze.
I don't have the booze. I'm here to drink just like you are.
Oh. We are here to kill the bad bitch. I don't remember her name.
You're weird.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Rochelle?
What can I do for you?
I was just making conversation while I have some drinks.
Drinking. Cheers and drink.
First thing you said that made sense. Cheers, you. Takes a big swig.
Rochelle.
So, what's your name?
Why are you talking to me?
I don't have anyone else to talk to.
Point to the entire. It's Rainier. Who are you?
All right. Well, fair. I'm Peter. Peter Trollop.
Wait, Peter, what?
Trollop.
Out of
TROB.
character.
Trollop.
Trollop.
Does that
Hey.
mean anything?
Heavy accent. Trollop.
Trollop. Yes, Trollop.
Okay, because
No,
we're all
I got
struggling.
Trollop, but I was asking
Yeah.
out of character. I was like, that name isn't one that we know.
I feel like that is a word. I
It
don't
is a
know.
word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a word.
Yeah.
You've ever been trolloping? We should
No.
trollop sometime.
Troll.
Alright, Peter, are you from here?
Do I look like I'm from here?
I don't know. What do you look like?
What? I'm standing right in front of you. He's a kind of an older dwarven man. He has
Thank you for this awkward conversation.
yeah, he has this. He has graying black hair, heavy wrinkles. He looks like he's. I mean, you've met some dwarves before. He definitely is long in the years.
I mean, you're the same size as everyone here.
We dwarves are taller. Thank you. You're quite offensive, you know that?
You walked up to me.
The first thing you did was call him fuzzy.
Walk your friend.
You know.
How's it going, tough tooth?
I'm here.
Right.
How about you? What brings you here?
Here for the drinks.
Can't travel halfway across the world just for some drinks. There's drinks in every town.
I didn't travel halfway across the world. I traveled halfway across Tasia. I'm doing a drinking tour.
Solid.
I'm retired.
Do that? That's amazing.
People do that?
Do you say that around him?
No.
Okay.
Like, sounds amazing though. We should do that.
Drinking tour.
of the world.
I have a feeling I'm not with the rest. I feel like I'm like leaning against a wall somewhere.
You just see them basically being verbally accosted by this elderly dwarven man.
You can come to town square and help me navigate talking to people.
Or that.
Oh, this is much more fun.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where you went.
All right, nobody did. I just left.
I was
I've
hoping
just
the
been checked out all day, and then just finally drinking, and now I'm being accosted by an overeager retired dwarf. I'm so confused.
I'm gonna quietly illusion a collar with a bell on him.
On Renew?
Tell you what, do so stealth check. What's your passive perception?
15?
Okay.
Oh,
It's-
that's so bad.
It's silent, right? You said silently? Like
Yes.
it doesn't make any noise. Just the. Okay.
Yeah, just like minor illusion.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, so it's not the prestidigitation?
Correct. I don't have that.
Do I see
For
this?
a grand 11.
Okay. So yeah, as you're kind of
So bad.
standing there, you just glance down and yeah, you see the bell around your neck again.
I'm gonna glare as angrily as I can at Ren.
I can't do that.
You always wearing that. I didn't think I noticed it earlier.
Oh, he didn't notice it?
Do I see him glaring at me?
What's your passive perception?
13.
I
Yeah.
have some friends who
Yeah, I
do
would say
prayer.
you're doing it very apparently. So.
Yeah.
I'll just look at him and go, and then I see the collar and I go, prestidigitation. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
Oh, hey, makes noise too.
I have some friends who think they are hilarious.
I'm gonna shift it
Can I grab
visibly.
it or no?
No, it's an illusion entirely. So there's nothing to grab.
I'm gonna shift it, like visibly, like make a little ball, and then shift it to the dwarf where it's like a crown, but it has a little bell on the crown.
Oh, so you're putting it on the dwarf's head now?
Yep.
Did you look? Hey, what the hell?
Tinkle, 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 tinkle.
See? Hilarious.
All right, I see. You got other friends with their magics.
Yeah. To be fair, that's my response to them as well.
Do we just become best friends?
No!
Do we just decide that we hate everyone now?
You guys already knew this about me.
Can you tell them to take it off?
Listen, it's not on me. I'm just happy about that right now.
Does he know it was me?
You see this little dwarven man? Yeah, he stomps right up to you. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, princess.
Take it off before I take off your knees.
I mean, you're about the right height for that.
Exactly. I don't have to reach far.
Amazing.
Aren't your knees the other way, though?
No, they're not inverted.
I mean, it's like, how?
Ankle bones.
Yeah, it's two ankles basically.
I tell you what, I'll take it off if you get me another mead.
Kind of looks around, walks over to the table, snatches one, sets it down.
Oh, hey,
There.
buddy. Hey, buddy, we're just having a little bit of fun. You want some? You want to try a little bit of this? And I got my keg with me.
See if I'm interested.
You got my
Sure.
attention.
You got a cup? Or you can just drink
Grabs
straight
just
out
the
of
other
it.
one off the table, slugs it down.
Or you can just
Oh,
drink
no,
straight out
no.
of it. That's fine. I pour him a glass of it. No hard feelings.
It's
Kinda
just
brings
backwash.
That's terrible. Let the man have a drink.
Worse, this tavern doesn't have spittoons.
Yeah. Take a swig of it. Oh, kind of chilly on the way down.
Oh yeah, it's refreshing.
I like it. What is that from?
What's from here? It's the Ozen. Is it the Ozen range?
Oh.
Yeah.
You see him just kind of like hurry the full-on dwarf run. Just doop, doop, doop. You see him begin talking to Rosalind as she looks over and kind of gestures towards you, and you see them kind of talking a bit. You see him then like run back over. All right, bought me myself a cake.
Good job. Yeah, I recommend it.
Not your size. That's too big for me.
Oh, see, I bought one of their regular cakes, and it was gone before I knew it. Yeah.
Well, tell you what. Here, you see him just walk over to the table and start grabbing other cups, sets them down, and walks over to each one of you as well. Tell you what, I'll cover these drinks. Sorry about the misunderstanding before. Cheers. You see him kind of awkwardly just like look around.
I hold my keg up.
Oh, yeah.
With it.
Cheers, you all. Slugs it down. Don't have a lot of friends around, so it's nice to be able to talk to people. Well, Sorry, didn't mean to bother you.
Well,
See him kind of get awkward within himself.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Cloverhollow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, are you heading back there anytime soon?
Well, my tour has just really started.
Oh,
I
okay,
started
well,
in
never
Cloverhollow and then went up the coast to Star Cities. Now I'm coming over.
How did you get here from Star Cities?
Well, I went down south, so I went up to Star Cities, then I went down around, went through Farrowfall, which has opened up recently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Yeah, we did that.
We did that.
Wait, you're the Moonstone Guard?
Yeah, and I'll show him my hammer.
You see him immediately, like, his eyes light up. I've heard about you!
Wonderful.
There was a Kenku in this village called Farrowfall originally that I think they were talking about renaming the town or something, but they hadn't actually done it yet or something.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it
Oh,
was
you mean
cursed
the-
and
you
now
mean
it's
the
not.
plus?
So.
Yes, exactly. He's the mayor down there. He runs a tavern. He said he said that there were heroes that came there, opened up the passage by clearing up a bunch of mess that was down there.
There was a
Is the middle of
portal.
town still collapsed?
I can't recall. I don't think so. I didn't see the big hole in the middle of town.
Yeah, there was a portal to the Shadowfall that was underneath that was corrupting everything. But
They didn't mention any of that.
Actually,
Probably not something we want.
how's the crowd
I
feeling?
mean, it's closed now. I mean, what's going on?
The crowd, you see they're all kind of in light spirits, but you do feel this kind of like outside of the dwarf, the rest of them are just kind of a little like either bored or just want to keep away from him.
Sure.
So then naturally the rest of everybody's just kind of.
Do I notice her looking around for a crowd?
I'd say yeah.
I'm
familiar
not
with what
looking
Rin
for a
does.
crowd. I'm gauging the
I'm
crowd.
gonna look to you and just roll my eyes like
Yeah.
it's coming.
It is. Actually, would you like to hear the story of how we saved Farrowfall?
There it is.
You see the dwarf's face light up, and then he sits down. He grabs all of your cups, sets them aside, grabs new ones. All right, go on.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather round. We'll tell you the story of the Moonstone Guard and how we defeated the shadows that cursed Farrowfall.
As you see,
The like Moonstone Guard title over her head.
nice.
Can I please make her roll a performance check to see that stuff?
I was gonna say, can I cast enhance ability at 3rd level on both of us
Okay, yeah.
to give us advantage, and I'll do sort of a backing track to her story.
Absolutely.
And I
yeah.
flip my jacket inside out so the Moonstone Guard emblem is now on the back.
Nice. Okay.
This is not the greatest story in the world.
But it is a tribute. Alright.
So yeah, absolutely. As
Do
you
you have
then like
advantage? Is that
you
what you
begin
said?
to tell the tale, and go ahead and roll, and we'll see.
I really just want like nat ones just to see what happens.
With advantage would be rough.
I use Druidcraft to create like a light breeze.
Okay, nice. So wait, enhanced ability does advantage, or does it do a boost?
It's advantage on checks
Like
of
one
one
check.
skill check.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
For an hour, but like it's all I can choose one
Oh, yeah.
ability score, so I choose charisma.
Absolutely, yeah. No. I'm familiar with that part. I thought it was a bonus that went on top, not advantage. But either way,
Remember our group
It is,
inspiration
yeah.
dice as well.
true.
Oh yeah.
28.
28. Okay.
Don't need that inspiration. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, non-plus delusions from the side as usual.
Perfect.
And then Daruk, you said you wanted to assist with this as well, so
Oh.
you can go ahead and roll.
Yeah, and I did cast that at 3rd level, so I have advantage,
Nice.
which I'm probably gonna need knowing my rolls. Oh, that's actually pretty good. 23.
Okay.
Woo!
So, as Rin begins regaling the tale of Moonstone Guard, freeing Farrowfall from the malaise that had afflicted the town for at least 60 years.
That long for real.
Yeah. Let alone all of the monsters that have been plaguing the town as well. Daruk, you're hearing these stories again, but like with this bardic spin that you just were not even entirely ready for, as she just begins weaving this incredible tale of detail that your backing accompaniment, you almost get swept up in it too, where you're playing and you just feel the rhythm to the way that she's speaking and everything. It's providing this amazing kind of background to it. to the point where you notice that after just a couple minutes, the entire courtyard has given you its full attention. And your new dwarven friend, Peter's just sitting there with the biggest grin on his face, coming through his thick beard and everything. Some of the wrinkles you think may have even actually vanished from his face with this smile. He's completely enraptured. So, as you begin to kind of wind down from that tale and probably spin into the next one, you hear this round of applause erupt as everyone's just thoroughly impressed. And you see Peter full up stand on his chair and just clapping above his head. That was amazing! Can't believe I'm in the company of heroes.
Thank you. Tip your waiters.
Nice.
Oh yeah, so you came up through Fairfold. So you came through Inictal, I suppose?
I did, yes. I came through there, it was, I think about a week ago.
I strike up a Spanish chord. In Ital, you say?
Do we have like?
Yeah, we restored the water there too.
Do we have like a big bag or like plate or something?
A big bag of
Hat,
plates?
something.
Oh, he's trying to get tips.
Yeah, I was gonna put out.
Sure.
Oh, we're
yeah.
busking now?
Yeah.
Listen, man, I'm gonna get something out of you guys doing this.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I'll throw like a couple of gold pieces in there to start it. And
Okay.
I'll just set it.
Now, you see,
I'm just gonna start drinking.
now, you know what? Tell you what, at that notion, go ahead and roll me a D100. You see some? Yeah.
So that's the. You have to roll both of the d10s, right? The one
Correct.
Okay. That is a holy shit. That is a 95.
95, okay. So, you don't, it's not
Either good or
95
bad.
gold pieces. For
No,
clear.
that
Good or
would
bad?
be.
But we'll go ahead and round up. You do get 10 gold pieces
Nice.
from the group,
You can
as
keep
they're
it.
all just thoroughly impressed with the tale you've been telling and in the performance you've been giving. And you can see that most of that actually came from Peter himself. Probably about half.
I said I had used Jewelrycraft to create like a light breeze. I misread that. I thought I could create one, but it's actually I'm just predicting the weather for the next 24 hours. So disregard that.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. You
gonna
make
be
some
sunny.
flowers around there.
Tomorrow there will
I
be a
make-
light breeze.
I make-
It's like, where are you headed? In
I
about a
make
week, it's
flowers.
gonna be. Dicey.
Sprout in the shape of a crescent moon.
There you go, yeah, nice.
Oh, nice.
Like they're finishing up a story, I just kind of looking like, I'm gonna pocket that 10 gold.
I'll like transition into like an Arabian Nights style of like singing and musical accompaniment.
Nice.
To the story of how we saved Inictal.
Peter once again getting full clapping over his head, like in the most enthusiastic fashion. He asks, you see him like run back to Rosalind and talk to her briefly again. He comes back out. All right, I bought you a keg. A full keg, like the one that he has.
Perfect.
How am I gonna carry all these kegs?
I haven't heard tales like that in all my life, and I've lived in Coastal for quite some time. That's incredible.
Oh, yeah, we were supposed to go there at one point.
We were, yeah.
And then Inictal happened.
Yep.
Well, it's a
We,
good thing you all showed up
Maybe
for
after
it.
we get through the woods.
Yeah.
Into the
woods. I assure you it wasn't as
As long as we
picturesque
go through
going
the
through it,
misty
but
thicket. As long as we can cut through the misty thicket.
Well, wait, you're heading up to, you said up to Wilderfront?
yep,
If you don't mind, could I come with?
absolutely.
Ah, great.
Rainier hates you.
You see this huge smile.
You can ride next to Rainier.
Listen,
I imagine her going, yeah, and him just being like,
He's like over his head.
I don't act like I know you guys during this.
I've pretty much taken up everything I can in Cloverhollow. It's kind of a small town, and I need to make it over to Metropolis eventually. But first, Centralia. And if you're heading that way, it'd be nice to have the Moonstone Guard to keep me safe.
I don't know how long we'll be. We have a date with a hag in the Torrentine Forest, so.
But you're going to Wilderfront first?
Yes.
Great, I'll go with you that far.
Yeah. I meant Centralia. Yeah.
We can drop you off on the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
That'd be appreciated. I have no interest in dealing with the hag or going into those woods. I've
Neither
heard
do we.
terrible stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she's pissing me off, so she's gonna die.
That's fair.
You're going to Centralia? Any particular? Just continuing your tour?
Yes.
Okay.
I've heard they have other things there, stuff that was buried beneath in the city that they sometimes make into brews. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but the part about things buried beneath the city, well, that is. I've been around for a while, and well, for those that didn't know, there have been major cataclysms in the world before, and then people built on top of that. So there are ruins scattered throughout the land.
France.
Kostrun is the exception. We dwarves were hearty, and we stayed down in our little city. I say little, but you know, it's actually huge. But most outsiders think it's little because, well, you're outsiders. But not you all.
I would love to see it one day.
It's on the list.
Well, if you're ever back that way and I happen to be there, I'll get you a proper dwarven drink down in there.
Well, how do we find you?
Well, I kind of just make myself known in the taverns.
Just ask around.
Right.
Got
If you
it.
ask them about Peter Trollop, they know.
What?
Low doors in particular.
What was?
Low doors.
Low dwarves.
That's a name I recognize. Maybe not in this character, but
Did in the meantime, did Ward find anything to do, or did anybody approach him?
No. Everybody kept a wide berth. Even though you go up and try to approach people from time to time.
Scurry.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of empty bugs.
Oh.
Yeah, as you eventually, that's fitting. As you eventually make your way back to the inn, after not really having a lot of luck, you just see what is basically the remnants of a party. So there's just mugs everywhere that are dirty.
You already know what I'm doing.
Yep.
The reason I mentioned it.
Love it.
Go
Everybody's
ahead.
just happy, living their best life tonight.
So you walk in, you see Rosalind kind of like clock you, which isn't hard given, you know.
Eyes go from her to the dirty tables.
Yeah, she looks, just kind of relents and rolls her eyes a bit.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Whip out the rag. Start grabbing mugs,
Yeah.
trays.
He actually breaks out like a polishing grinder. And it's
Yeah.
just like on the
Just
table.
one of the arms like
Yeah.
buffing the table. Imagine have really nice like oak top tables that look like tree stumps and
Yeah, well, like the ones that were brought in from from inside, they're your typical variety. But the ones that are like permanent fixtures in the courtyard, absolutely.
right on. Yeah. I just started cleaning, waiting for my friends to return.
Yeah.
Anyway, I started cleaning.
Anyway, started cleaning.
So as the wine tasting kind of wanes on over the next few hours, it gets closer towards sunset and everything. It's up to you if you want to stay there an additional night or potentially even head out at night.
So my plan, in its entirety, was to get hammered and just pass out drunk.
Okay.
So another night.
Yeah.
Like blackout so that you can't be disturbed in your sleep. That's a solid plan, honestly.
Or can you?
Yeah.
Did you tell any of us about what happened?
he's relying on drugs.
Yeah. Which we've established has a precedent in this world.
Actually, Rin would have taken advantage of your drunken state and been like, you look like shit.
Oh.
I thought that was going a different direction for a second.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Of him actually being open to
Yeah, yeah.
conversation
Right,
and
right,
not
right.
just like not.
Hey there, my
Are
name's
you
Smokey.
suddenly Pam from Archer?
Oh my god.
Where on the dolly did she touch you?
Yeah.
Kelsey said
No, I'm saying
"Screw
every
it,
time
Gigi."
Cyril passes
Kelsey,
out.
I've got a whole
Oh yeah.
spreadsheet you need to see.
No.
Yeah, I've made drugs.
Did
You,
you get to me in time before I was super drunk? That's the question.
I don't know. I would have. I mean, I would have maybe tried to talk to you between sets.
Oh, the
I
big
have
fancy
obligations,
star
you know?
comes down off the stage for the lowly. Fucking need a drink.
Are you
thirsty.
good? I don't think you're good.
No, that bitch needs to die. Tired of Won't leave me alone. I need to sleep.
Was she messing with you in your dreams again?
I want to sleep. Yes.
She was.
No.
She did it the other night too, and I was able to
I
kick her
know.
out.
You. Stupid bitch.
Hey, Fadir!
Hey.
Hey. So you know that hag? She's messing with our boy here in his dreams.
It's not my boy Blue.
Coming at me all wrong.
Is there anything that you can do with your... It's not my specialty, but I didn't know what you have the ability to do. Protect him from dreams or...
I thought this would do it. It didn't.
It didn't. No, but it just keeps me from saving you, so good choices there.
I don't need no help.
That just keeps you from annoying me.
I don't need any help.
I have this, and then I pull out my maul.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Harley Quinn, good night.
I saw you post something. Where'd you post it?
I went to the general chat of Discord thing. Kelsey could see
It
the
was his
thing that I
drug
mentioned.
spreadsheet.
It's a
Oh.
spreadsheet.
The drugs.
Hell yeah, drugs.
Drugs.
Drugs?
Drugs.
Do drugs.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Drugs.
How did you get in here?
I didn't know this was a thing.
Oh yeah.
When did this come up?
Zardis every day.
Yeah, Zardis.
She said every day.
He had like multiple types in his bag, like at any given
Oh,
point.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
About that, like.
What does this one do?
Anytime he went to a major city, he was like, I want to see about finding things. All right.
He would also just like randomly try mushrooms and stuff that we found.
Oh,
like,
for sure. Just harvesting. Yeah, this looks like this could be something. Oh,
My favorite
yeah, it could.
was when he was like, "Is this psychedelic?" And you're like, "Roll a Constitution check."
Oh yeah.
It was just a mushroom.
Yeah. That's always fun.
How did he not poison himself and die?
Luck.
What was the one where he thought that he was really small, but he was actually just normal size?
Oh yeah. That one was fun. I don't remember offhand.
wasn't that the big mushroom we found under the tower?
Yeah, it was.
I think it was.
The
yeah.
magic one.
He ate it, and he's like, "You are so small.
Yeah.
Everything is huge.
Just a sense of perception. Just got
Everyone
warped.
else, he looks exactly the same."
That's legitimately me. Anytime I smoke, I'm like, my hands are so big. That's why I don't.
Can you save the cat?
Would I know if Intellect Fortress would help for at least an hour?
An hour.
Yeah, for an hour.
Yeah, for the first hour.
You can certainly try.
What's the equivalent of PCP? Angel dust.
Do they protection
always
from
know
getting
when I'm
evil or
sleeping.
something?
I don't have it prepared, but maybe
Or I
tomorrow.
will no, I'm already gonna stab you. That won't help. But
I don't know what that does.
will it?
Garen's out to find a pipe.
I will.
You gotta pipe it.
Big spout.
He's gonna get some pipe weed.
Yeah, you'll
Not what I mean.
if you're gonna look for one in Cloverhollow, you can find one.
Oh, I bet.
The wee people.
Yeah, you go to the general store and yeah, pipes there, sure.
Are we getting
terrible
farthings
gonna
pipe
get
smoke
old.
right now?
It's like 5 copper for a pipe.
Defending people in real
For a
life.
common one, if you want something that's a little fancier, costs you 2 silver.
Are you like actively falling asleep and like fighting it?
Well, I was gonna go find somewhere to pass out. Now you guys will leave me alone. So now.
That'll help or not.
Now.
Oh, it's
I
only
will.
10
I will
minutes.
take you. I will
Let's
take
go.
you to a
Get,
room.
no, let's go now. We're gonna go find her now. Let's get like that random burst of energy people obnoxiously drunk get.
So are we deciding to
Let's
stay
go.
another night, or are we leaving?
I'm not saying that. We're gonna go kill her.
It's handy though.
Yeah.
I will escort you to your room.
No.
You're
Yes.
done.
Stab her.
Sanctuary.
Stabby stab.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that in like 2 days from now when we get there.
No, I want to stab her now.
I think they have to make.
Cool, she's not here.
That's why we find her.
Put it on.
We can't.
Oh,
And
that's
if they fail, they
She's about to find you.
attack them.
No.
Don't worry, I'll try to help.
The drunk, no.
no.
No. My thought was either intellect forest or protection, intellect fortress or protection
It's like
from
forest.
evil
We're
and
lost
good.
in the woods now.
I like both of those.
Intellect forest.
Yeah.
How long does protection
I speak for
from
the
evil and
trees.
good last, though?
10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I can burn most of my spell slots for an hour to give him that one.
I don't have that prepared, but tomorrow I could spam it on him all night, maybe.
Ah, it's fine. We just gotta kill the bitch. It'll all be better.
You could also let me in and I can help you fight her. I'm just saying.
Maybe next time I just pretend it
So-
doesn't exist.
So why are you after her exactly? And why is she in your brain?
We are not
My
there.
brain.
Yeah, I would also like to hear Rainier. While you're inebriated.
Hey, do you want to go to your room since they keep bugging you with questions?
Bugging.
Can I stab them?
Please no.
Hey, do
I
you still
don't
have any
know,
of that?
man. Oh, at this point, I'm actually just waving it around as a candy cane.
Oh, right. Yeah, just cane form.
I'm
I'm
just gonna go up and
amazing.
stab with a candy cane.
Come on,
He's
Grandpa.
just
Let's
like-
take your cane and go out to bed.
Yeah.
Does it taste like a candy cane?
It does, yeah. It's yeah. Sweet and
Remember where
pepperminty.
that's been. What that's been inside.
It's true.
You've stabbed
The
so many
most
things with that.
defiant look of just.
It's been entirely.
Do you want me to persuade you to go to bed? Persuade the shit out of you.
Singing, never mind.
What?
I'm not gonna interject.
Now I'm curious what you're gonna say.
Oh.
I'll tell you after. Well, we'll decide what happens here, and then I'll mention it. So, what's happening?
I'm taking you to bed. I will carry you if I have to.
Watch
Bed
him.
with you?
You're not going to bed with me. I'm taking you to your bed.
You said you were gonna take me to bed. Huh?
Yes. I'm not smoking.
Yeah.
Oh, where's she at?
What is it anymore? No.
Not
just
here.
that stuff.
Should have brought her
You could
along.
break it.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Do you need a little
Have
help?
a
I play my
cast
ball.
sending for you.
No.
Where you at?
But
Overruled.
Wow, yeah.
All right.
Drunk, late night drunk day.
When
See,
you're
if
when you're
we
drunk
have
like
to
this, if
go
you want to
another
send
sleep
ascending,
before we
write
make
it down
it
and
there.
send it in the morning.
Ah, there you go. Yeah.
Like, we will.
That's a
I
real
think
life
his
rule.
brain's
Last time
messed
we
up a
wanted
while
to
ago,
go
so I
in
don't think we get
tired.
them all.
Right. Yeah.
Well, you know, just let me know.
Paid off many times.
Ah, right.
So we are staying another night so we can sleep it off.
By the way,
Yes.
what was available at the pipe shop?
So at the general store, they have a few different pipes you can choose from. So anywhere between probably 2 copper for like the most basic one you can find.
Corn bomb pipe.
Yep.
I want a Gandalf style pipe.
Okay, that'll run you 2 silver pieces.
Okay,
Big spender.
big spender.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like a good like what would it be, like 20-ish bucks for like, you know, it's decent.
Oh, yeah.
Not like a custom job made of, you know,
Yeah,
some sort of special wood or anything, but yeah.
right. Maybe some etchings in it.
Yeah.
Put down that
It's a
other
good
diamond. that
it's
I got
a
you, right?
it's a good starter
You put
pipe.
down
It's
that
not just
second
like,
diamond that I got
you know,
Oh, no.
corn cob.
Right.
It's a nice pipe that you don't have to spend a lot of money on.
Exactly.
Hold the
yeah.
party.
So they make them out of. Do they make
It's
them
just a
or do
set of
they
300
buy them and
Yeah.
trade?
The general store would just buy and trade.
Okay.
Which I forgot to mention this
I'm glad
actually.
you said
So as you go into the general store, it is actually appropriately sized for someone of the normal variety.
Oh, I
as
can
you-
almost stand up in here.
Yeah. As you go in, you then also see a man behind the counter who has this kind of long, wavy black hair, brown eyes, this silky, soft red fur. He is 6 feet tall, kind of a thicker build, with what you can only see is a hobgoblin standing before you.
Ooh-wee.
Is that a red panda? I'm just gonna start with.
So you
I know.
You are not.
Okay.
I was gonna say you are not with him. You are being ushered to your room.
No, you turned around and I did that. I did the Where's Waldo and disappeared.
right.
All right, sorry.
Just huh? So yeah, as you walk in, you then see the hobgoblin man. Oh, hello.
Ooh-wee, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, and you?
Well, I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
Actually, I was looking to get a pipe,
I have some.
and then also was looking at your fine smokables.
From where?
Oh, what you got?
Well, if you're wanting something strong, I have something from far. But if you're wanting something that will be a decent smoking variety, That would be something local.
Okay.
What kind of strength are you looking for?
Oh, something just a little calming, you know. You can sit there and contemplate life
Ah,
and maybe have a drink.
that sounds something close to Flump's Folly.
Okay.
How much were you looking to buy?
Oh, what's the price? Going for
For a single smoke, it would be 5 silver pieces. If you want more beyond that, I have a decent stock.
okay. You got a let's see. How much would half a pound get me?
Half a pound?
Yeah. I don't know when the next time I'll be able to stock up, you know?
Ah, I see. Well, that should be somewhere around, let's say, 10 gold.
Oh, okay. That should last me a while.
Well, for someone of your size, maybe.
Okay. Also, and while I'm here, I got a friend who's having some trouble sleeping. You got anything that might help him?
I have... Where is he from?
Well, he's a tabaxi,
Oh,
if that helps.
I was going to offer Uksha, but they tend to like that a bit much.
Oh, okay.
But if he's familiar with it, then it may be what he's looking for. How many doses?
Well, that would probably depend on when we can get his problem solved.
Am I just a problem to you?
Your hag is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we can probably, let's say, like, I don't know, 2 doses? See how that works.
That would be 10 gold pieces then.
20 total? Alright.
Alright. One moment, I'll be right back.
See him kind of walking to the back of the shop. Eventually comes out with this it's a small little wooden box, and he sets it on the countertop and just kind of slides it over to you.
That should have everything in there.
And then you said the pipe was,
Just 2 silver. Yeah.
He looks up. That's fine. You've bought quite enough. On the house.
oh, thank you.
So, if you're not familiar, Flump's Folly you will want to smoke. The Uksha can be either drank, mixed into a drink, or tucked underneath the gums.
Okay.
Be careful though, some tabaxi like to just roll in it.
Oh, I see.
Just give this man.
I see.
Are you proud of this one right now?
I am.
Okay.
It's catnip?
Basically,
Okay.
but a potent euphoria for sure.
His eyes.
I was looking for more of like a sedative.
Well, it is a sedative. So, like,
Okay.
he'd be like, oh my god, this is amazing, and then just knock the fuck out.
Gotcha. Okay. Because I did see that there was a couple that were like actual sedatives, saying like actual sedatives, but okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, if that one works as one as well, so.
Yeah, he would not be selling Necro, so. Much seedier.
All right. Cool. I'll take that and head back to the inn.
Okay.
The finest tuckweed in the South.
All right. So, as Dreerin returns, what do you guys want to do?
Take the cat to bed.
Okay.
Maybe one of us should like keep watch over him so we can like wake him up if we see him tossing and turning.
I'm fine. I just want to sleep. Like,
You have no choice in this. I vote one of the boys because last time I tried to wake him up, I got stabbed.
Oh.
Wrangle.
not stabbed. Sliced.
Yeah, stabbed with your claws.
This works really well.
Hey,
Wrangle him
to be fair, she snuck up on me and scared me awake, and I slashed out.
I
and
said
she's
good
happy.
morning.
Ring in for an hour. I'll come back. I'll be ready.
Hold on.
Give me an hour to get ready.
All right, you step in the ring with me. I got you for 1 hour.
It's sleep time.
It's nighty night, buddy.
So we're walking through. I'm gonna try and stealth off into the shadows.
Okay,
At disadvantage because you're drunk.
Yeah.
that's true. This would be an ability check where you are impaired.
Oh, it's fine. The first one was a lower one. It's still a 16.
Okay. I think that beats your passive perceptions.
It does.
Yeah.
Mine is. Wait.
18.
Mine is 18
Okay.
because I have the observant feat.
That's right. Yeah. So, as you know, Dorgiran and
Do I know where
the
this-
deer you peel off to do whatever you can do.
Do I know where the stable is with the buggy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God.
You would have seen it, you know, kind of as you're out and about. But yeah, Dorgiran, as you kind of turn around, Rainier's gone.
I pull out the Ushka. I'm like, oh, here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
It's like catnip.
Daruk, as you saw Rainier kind of like slink away, you followed.
Yeah. And I would probably say something to the group and be like, he went that way.
Ah, gotcha.
Before I head that way.
Getting into the cart and finding a hard, flat spot and sleeping.
Okay.
That's really.
All right. Fair enough.
So, like, because I look at the horse, like, I'm just like, that's a lot of work. No.
Yeah. So then, as you all come out, retracing his steps, Daruk, you kind of like he went this way. You go out and you just see Rainier, kind of, you know, curled up, probably in a ball. Yeah.
Tail tucked.
It's like over his eyes.
Asleep on the wagon.
In the way, yeah.
Because I imagine
right,
what,
in the wagon.
Yeah.
what your drunken thought was like, I'm gonna go now, and then you were like, too much work. I'm gonna sleep here, so I'm ready to go in the morning.
Yes. Bright and early.
Right.
That's I'm done. I'm out. Like,
Fair enough. So what do you two do?
After the hour.
Oh, yeah, should give him some of this. I mean, he's asleep already.
Have you had these thoughts for an hour?
Not yet.
I will be coming after an hour.
Oh, I
I
didn't
have
even
to
know that.
prepare. I told you that. I said wrangling for an hour. I'll be there.
He has no concept of time anymore. He's just like, it's been an hour. It's 5 minutes later.
You could have used this different verbiage.
Is it tomorrow already?
If I'm feeling like some numbers, is that I
Verbiage.
need to take a short rest so I can prepare spells.
All right.
So I wasn't ready for an exorcism.
I'll watch over. I'll watch over. Rainier. I'll pull up a. I don't know. Is there a chair big enough?
Nope. But there are some barrels that you can like sit on.
I pull up a barrel.
Yeah.
I stack a couple of barrels to make kind of like a makeshift seat
Okay. Yeah.
with a very wobbly back.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna load the pipe that I got with some Flim's Folly,
Okay. Nice.
and I'm gonna smoke it
All right.
while sipping on the mead that I have.
Nice. Okay. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Can I even fail this?
I don't think so.
Can you voluntarily fail it?
Because
mean, in theory.
that one is an automatic fail for like a save, right?
Technically, no.
No. Okay.
So I'm pretty sure you're just gonna succeed.
So
Like you
my
just don't get sick.
so my
off this.
con save is +9.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So then, yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
So yeah, as you go ahead and smoke and have a little bit of drink, yeah, you feel that like that calming effect. Sure enough, as you wanted, you just kind of relax and yeah, it's actually a pretty nice night too.
Okay.
Cool throat and a warm belly.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Yeah. As you just kind of sit there, you don't really hear much coming from Rainier. So maybe it worked, maybe it didn't, but for at least for the first hour or so, it sounds pretty calm.
Okay.
So an hour passes.
Mhm.
The deer.
What the hell? I thought you were gonna take him to bed.
No, he's asleep right now.
I know, but he's in the cart. This is so much more weird.
He's under Luciana's protection out here.
That reasoning definitely tracks.
Is
I like it.
Luciana's moon showing tonight?
The moon is out, yeah. The 2 moons are out.
Okay.
So you do see Luciana's blue light being provided.
I guess.
This is the night.
Whatever. Okay. First, I'm gonna try to remove curse
Okay.
on him. So I'll
Gotcha.
cast that first.
So, check something real quick. I'm gonna need you to make a check of some variety. I just don't remember which one.
That's a good question.
Okay. So you cast Remove Curse on him.
Correct.
Okay. As you release the spell, kind of pause for a moment. You're not sure if it did anything or not. He still looks haunted, but
Do I sense anything coming from the necklace?
it's not twitching.
Okay. I will give it some time. You see the verbiage again.
Nightmare.
Okay. I will cast Intellect Fortress to give him an hour and keep watch
Okay.
if anything happens.
Sure. Okay.
Nothing.
Keep a look. He's sleeping pretty soundly. Probably a bit of snoring given the inebriation. But yeah.
Okay. I will relax in the cart next to him,
Okay.
and then I guess start to go to sleep.
All right.
Kick out. No means no.
I was gonna say, are you cuddling for Valentine's Day?
Smoking.
You said I was hooking up, but this isn't what I thought.
Stop touching me. Just hoof you. Just hoof you.
All right. So, as everyone heads to their respective rooms, then, minus Vidir sleeping in the cart with Rainier. Beside Rainier. Sorry. Probably sounds better.
Hey, buddy.
No. Rin, you hear a knock at your door.
Yes?
Do you mind if I have a conversation with you?
Sure. Come on in. I open the door.
You see Peter walking up, and he has a bottle of mead with him. Thought I'd bring a drink.
Appreciate it. I
Seen
look
enough
around
into
the
it, where
very
this is going.
sparse room and I'm just like, have a seat?
Looks, just kind of sits down on the floor. I really appreciated all the stories you told.
Oh.
It was neat and fun.
Well, I enjoy telling them.
You're quite good at it.
Thank you.
Takes up a bottle and just boom, drinks it. I didn't bring cups. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You can have some though if you like.
Take a swig.
It's the just standard mead.
And poisoned.
Yeah. Constitution check.
Did it smell like cinnamon?
Tastes like burning.
I don't have too many friends. it was nice to have a fun time this afternoon with you all.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but you're always welcome in our circle.
I appreciate that. I've been traveling a while. It gets kind of lonely on the road.
It does. I've done that lonely life. I know what it is to be your only friend in a lot of ways.
You think you have a special connection with people sometimes, and then they just leave you behind. It hurts.
It does.
But you move on. You keep on living. You get to meet new people.
Exactly. We can only deal with the coin we were dealt.
True. Well, you see his shoulders kind of slack a little bit.
Something else on your mind?
Yeah. I'm worried about you all.
Why?
I've heard terrible stories of what's in Tornado Woods.
Well, I have too. I grew up near there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You never went in?
No, not really. Wasn't quite up to snuff, and I mean, you know, as kids, you play on the edges. You're dared to go in like 10 feet. You know what I mean? Kids
Right,
are
right.
kids.
Sure. Even that can be dangerous, though.
It really can. Really can. I have a friend who lost a finger, so.
To what?
I don't know. It was some weird looking bird thing. It was really creepy.
I've heard there's a lot of insects or something there.
Definitely. Yeah. It seems to be a trend with this particular entity.
There are stories actually of that place that there was once an old school ran by Necrons, old followers
Of what?
of Necrons followers.
Oh, Necron, the god. Necron?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
Lich
I didn't know
assembly.
that.
Hmm?
I didn't know that.
They say that when he was turning into the lich that he was, eventually he was betrayed. That school, along with other ones, all turned on themselves, blighted the lands where they were. Some people think that there might still be sinister things in the forest because of that.
That definitely would leave a mark. That much sadness, despair, evil. But people thought the same thing of Fairfall.
That's true.
The way I look at it, some of us have to go in anyway, regardless. So might as well go in with friends and go in with positivity and hope, because we're going in anyway.
You see him kind of like look at the walls where the adjacent rooms were. You know, there was a long time ago that I used to be involved in a group. It's nice to see the young ones picking that up. Granted, I don't know how old you are, but I have a reasonable idea about lifespans and that sort of thing.
Well, we're definitely new to each other if we're not new to the world anyway.
Would you believe I'm 400 years old?
No. I won't believe it. You don't even look, well, I don't know many dwarves, but I'd say you didn't look a day past your 40s in human years.
Thank you. I've held up pretty well, but, well, those days are long past me.
Right now, okay.
Who did you
day over
adventure
300.
with? What were your what did you do?
Oh, well,
Do you have stories?
I was a fighter.
Who is talking to him?
I was quite good with a battle hammer, but well, got old. Couldn't keep up with everything going on.
Yeah.
I eventually turned back to Coast Room, came back home.
Found a place in the mines.
Oh.
It's good work. A little safer. Also dangerous though too. Can't dig too deep, otherwise sometimes things from the Underdark will come up.
For sure. But it is nice to be able to have the ability to travel even if you're not fighting monsters, right?
True. And it's nice to be able to see parts of the world that, well, they aren't quite as dangerous as some of the places I've been.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you guys know you were doing the right thing?
It's a good question. It's almost it's a leap of faith. You have to trust that your gut is telling you to do the right thing. Sometimes it's hard. There's sometimes you come across a choice that there's no right answer. People get hurt regardless of what you do. You try to minimize it, but it's gonna happen regardless. You just hope that you can make the best good out of the land and hopefully everything sorts itself out.
That's what I'm afraid of. I think we're coming up on one of those choices, and unfortunately, I think if we fail, a lot of people are going to die. If we succeed, a lot of people might die fighting what we're trying to succeed against.
You seem kind of have this confused expression. If you don't mind me asking, what are you up against?
You ever heard of the Shattered?
You see his expression kind of get almost contorted. I have, but that was years ago. Rumor.
Well, apparently there's a new group of young ones trying to bring it back. And I know that the gods tore it asunder and took the pieces and hid them. But I have a feeling that this new group, at very least, has all the pieces that were hidden on Tasha now. I don't know about the other places, but if their boasting is to be believed, they're pretty close. And I know it's the right thing to go up against them, but if it's just us, we are going to lose.
Well, I'm not a man without some means. Maybe I can help the Moonstone Guard in my own way.
Well, we will take all of the help that we can get, and we've definitely been making allies where we can and spreading the word, so any help, big or small, is always appreciated. You never know what's going to tip the tide.
What about small and big? You see him kind of reach into his pocket and
Pulls out a dagger.
Yeah.
pull out a diamond. And it's perfectly cut. Working in the mines, you come across things like these from time to time, and if you're clever enough, you can sometimes pocket them. But I don't have a lot of use for the riches that I've accumulated, and I've got enough to take me across the continent and get as much drink as I like. If this helps, it's yours.
I do have someone in the group that could use this potentially to great effect.
Well, he just tosses it over.
I don't know how we can repay your kindness.
Just make the right call when it's needed.
I'll do my best.
He gave you a 500 gold diamond.
Hey!
It's a super revive.
Screw resurrection. We're rich.
An abundance of riches. Well, I know that you'll be doing some traveling, and just please be careful. It seems like this cult of the Shattered has infiltrated the cities. I know that they have a big stronghold with the Crimson Cowl. I don't know if you know of them.
I've heard of them. They're the Thieves Guild in Orthorn, but I thought they were supposed to be a
problem of the past.
They're not.
Just kind of like the boogeyman.
I know. Well, apparently, I don't know if it's his grandson masquerading as him, or if his grandson brought him back from the dead, or if he just came back from the dead somehow, but there's someone masquerading around as Jason Todrick.
Kind of shrugs. I don't know the name.
Allegedly the leader. So, but they're not, they're not untalented. They, definitely skew darker, which is very interesting to me that it seems like everyone that we've come up against, every time we add a new puzzle piece, they just seem to be adding up to this bigger picture. Like Todrick and his underlings wield this necrotic energy, and we're going to fight this hag who was doing research, or someone created by her was doing research in this entity for the Shattered, and Jason Todrick has connections to the Shattered, so they just all seem to be revolving around each other, and I feel like I can't quite see the whole picture yet, but it's not pretty.
Sounds like you're on your way.
Trying.
I hope the picture doesn't doesn't turn out to be as bad as it sounds. You seem kind of looking a little worried. Maybe I should take my tour somewhere else.
Well, I don't really know. There's Ortharm, which is the cowl, and the Shattered seems everywhere. They're definitely members in Inictal, although the Duke is aware and is trying to root it out as much as possible. And we're spreading the word where we can with local authorities, and we've even been in touch with the Order of the Shadeheart. Waiting on a response, but...
I'm sorry. Did you say the Order of the Shadeheart?
Yeah.
I'm familiar.
Yeah, we went up to their tower, and we met apparently one of their kids, and she got a message to Pork Bun, and we're waiting a response, and there's a potential that maybe some of the other members are lingering still on Tasha.
That'd be amazing.
It would be. That would be hell of an ally boon to have.
I heard that they thwarted a demonic threat to Coastrum before the whole bleed.
I mean, who else do you want fighting a catastrophe than ones who had fought a catastrophe and survived and saved the world? I just feel like that's good odds.
If it's me personally, I mean, I haven't heard much from them. I've heard great tales from you recently. I'd put my money on the Moonstone Guard.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Well, it's late. I should probably leave you to sleep and everything. Bit of a night owl. But, well, thank you and good luck.
Thank you, and we'll see you in the morning. We'll be heading out. Probably a bit of a late start given the imbibing that happened today.
Yeah, your cat friend seemed like he he had a mission.
Yeah, he's definitely being bothered by this hag. We need to put a stop to it, so.
Well, I hope you put a stop to her in the best way that I can think of, which is a hammer to the head.
Well, thank you very much. You have a good night, and we'll make sure that we've got you before we head out.
Great. That would be appreciated. I've heard that the road as it travels near to the woods and everything can get a little, I'll just say dangerous.
It can get a little dicey, for sure. But once we hit Wilderfront, I'll definitely show you all the best drinking spots.
That's great.
Perfect.
Can't wait for it. Can we go now? I'm kidding. We should not travel at night. That's asking for trouble.
That's kind of asking for it, for sure.
All right, well, good night, and I'll see you all in the morning. Sorry, I should just be looking at you. It's hard not to. Yeah.
Good night, strangers.
Yeah. You see him just kind of pick himself up. You can see that he does so slowly. But he gets up. Knees aren't so good anymore. Well, have a good night.
For what it's worth, I hope I live to have achy knees.
I think of anyone in your group. I put my money on you the most.
Well, thank you.
Biased.
Well, good night.
Night.
Close the door.
Not the,
You hear is just
not the time.
steps just bonk, 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 bonk.
Huh? I go to sleep?
As everyone goes to sleep, No dreams the next night. Everyone has a full rest, including Rainier. Sorry. So yeah, you do get a long rest. Your deduction still is in effect, but you do actually complete a long rest.
So the max HP is still short.
Correct.
That'll stay with you until Tony tells you otherwise.
Oh, what the hell?
She gave you a dream herpes.
can go into your manage HP and levels, which is
Oh,
what I did, and I
nope,
just...
I did the long rest on the copy of my character because I was looking at something.
Oh.
Gotcha.
I was like, why is my hit points off? Also, it's 3 levels higher than him, has less max HP.
It's
So-
probably because you didn't add the
Yeah.
HP rolls.
So 83.
So everyone rests up and wakes up the next morning, well rested, well recovered. Whatever. You have the day ahead of you.
Defragged.
Yeah. Vidir, you wake up a little sore. Rainier, you absolutely wake up sore.
Water. Just gonna.
Just in the horse trough.
I was
water.
literally about to go find the.
Tavern. What is going on with my lights? Do this. Now, do this.
It's like mech warrior. You got to put them all in the same grouping.
Yeah, I mean they're all in the same one. Hey, there we go.
I'm just gonna go dunk my face in the trough and just start drinking.
Okay, nice. So you slurp up as much water as you possibly can, which there's quite a bit. Doesn't taste the cleanest, but you're not picky right now.
Water. It's not salty. It's fine.
Morning, Fluffy.
You can call me Fluffy again.
I like to imagine that Vidir's voice is like 2 octaves deeper when he wakes up in the morning too, so it's just morning Fluffy.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it weird.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know if I can do that right now.
What did we do last night?
Make him question it.
There is no questioning. Oh man. Alright.
Everyone meets up at the cart. Moves on.
Yeah. I tug on Rainier. Or not Rainier, Ren. I want to go back to the painting shop.
Peter's going with us, right?
Peter is.
Okay.
All right, load it up. Let's go.
Hi, Ward.
Hi, friend Ren.
Good morning.
If you don't mind, I would like to go back to the painting shop and ask the proprietor for some supplies.
Of course.
I lead the way.
Oh, you want? Okay, I'll come with you. Yeah, sure. I imagine like Tonks is like
No.
butting back on my legs.
Yeah. So you eventually do make it to the shop and everything, and it is just opening. As you see Stacy at the front, you can see her at the door, just opening it up. Oh, hi. Oh, you're back.
I brought Ren.
Hi, I'm Rin.
Hi, Stacy. I'm the owner of For Art's Sake. I was showing your friend over here, Ward, how to paint. And he said he had a friend named Rin that was able to pay for the services, as well as potentially pay for some supplies.
Of course, he
Kinda started
doesn't. I get the impression he doesn't like handling money, so.
Makes a lot of sense. He seemed honest enough, so I was happy to show him for a little while.
Oh, very kind of you. What's the total? What all did you guys talk about?
Well, we only did an hour, so I put that in the house. If he wants to buy the painting supply kit, though, I'm sorry. If you would like to get the painting supply kit, that would be 2 gold pieces.
Painting supply kit and a book, please.
Book for
Painting.
well, right. The kit does come with a little how-to book. Did you want something more detailed, though?
Oh, no, thank you.
Okay.
So do I just
beginner's kit?
grab it?
Okay. Sure.
Does she have a book that is paintings of birds?
Yeah, you asked her for one.
I think I might have one. It's not paintings of birds so much as just. I mean, it wasn't really meant to be sold. It was just kind of like something I was working on. At least I wasn't really planning on selling it. Just kind of like my practice work.
Sure.
Did you want it though?
He really loves birds, and I get the feeling he's got a pretty analytical mind, so he might be able to replicate both the how-to drawing book and also seeing an actual artist's work might be beneficial for him.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
you're
sure.
willing, I don't want you to part with something that's sentimental to you.
Yeah, well, I can always repaint. It's not a big deal. And they were mostly just sketches. It hadn't really put too much work into them. Sure, yeah. 3 gold pieces?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
And I'll give her another gold piece for the training that she did yesterday. So 4.
Oh, that's too much.
You're so kind. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you. It was very nice to meet you and help you out with some of the basics. Hopefully the book should cover everything else to get you along. If you have any questions, feel free to come back. I'd be happy to show you proper.
He just says, thank you very much, and then turns and leaves. just promptly.
He's not a lot of words, is he?
No, but I think he has quite an eye. He made this, and I show her the crystal thing that he made for me
Oh, nice.
of the monster that I killed.
Oh my gosh, that's really good.
Isn't it amazing?
Kind of holds it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of promise in this.
Yeah.
Who knew?
I think
Go with these lights.
there's definitely more to him than meets the eye.
No kidding. Yeah.
I'm hoping that the art will help him express himself.
So on the
Nice.
way back to the cart, I'd like to take a look at that stump that I left the toys on and see if they're still there.
Yeah, so you go back to the stump. They're gone.
Okay, good. So yeah, he just has his art supplies and he kind of looks around and then starts heading towards the cart because he gets a sense that we need to get going. Like,
Gotcha. So,
yeah, that's it for me.
as everyone reassembles at the cart, you see Peter with this whole adventuring pack, just pots, pans, almost think kind of a prospector, just stuff upon stuff. He's got them.
Rattling.
Yep. All right. Well, ready to go?
Yeah.
Didn't mean to send that, but it works.
Moonstone Guard. Roll out.
Roll out.
Nice.
Assemble.
Onward. Yeah. I just. That's it.
You don't even have the reins in your hand. What are you doing?
I'm at the reins.
Hurry the fuck up.
How does he look?
Man,
Does he look rough?
I would say rough, but still better. No longer the kind of bags under the eyes. Bloodshot look anymore.
I don't know what you guys did last night, but it seemed like it worked.
How full is the cart?
Cart is, it's already pretty full with all of you as is. Adding in even Peter, though he is a dwarf, he's stocky. He's got a bunch of stuff with him. You guys are definitely full.
Rin can fly.
I'll ride alongside.
Okay.
I'm gonna load up my pipe, and I'm gonna smoke it as we begin to ride.
Nice.
Also, I'm gonna take out that Ushka spice. And go. Oh hey, in case you're having any other nights where you can't sleep, here, maybe that'll
Talking to
help.
you, cat.
Okay.
And I hand it to Rainier.
Got a couple doses then. And yeah,
I'm just gonna open it and just.
Oh hey there.
No! No takey backsies.
tell you what, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, he's
no.
Possibly.
Hold on, make sure the right character open it. Con? Oh, that's not bad. About 14.
Okay. So, as you see Rainier, just as you described, bury your head in the bag. You see him pull it back out, and there's it's basically that kind of, it looks not unlike catnip, and it's just all over his face. And you see his eyes just out to saucers. And then he passes out.
Okay.
I'm still hugging it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Someone close that up so it doesn't spill everywhere.
Phone's updating. I'll have to check that later. Anyway. So, you hear Peter kind of pipe up. Is he going to be all right?
He'll be fine.
Hey, it's fine.
Okay.
Is he actually gonna be fine? Like, is there a way we can know? He failed.
You'll have to find out.
He did fail the DC.
He did.
I was way closer than I thought I
kinda-
would be.
Kind of lean over and to Peter and I say, "Hi, I'm Ward."
Whoa.
Because we haven't met yet.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Peter. Ward, where are you from?
That's a good question.
Is that what you said?
I've been meaning to ask the same question,
Oh.
actually.
Ward, you don't know where you're from?
No, not currently. Just know that I've been on the road.
You don't know where you're from?
No, I woke up on the road. Made my way to what's the town?
Inexhaustible.
Towels where
Inexhaustible,
we started.
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you find out at some point. It's nice to know where you're from, where you call home.
Why?
You have people. Somebody made you. I think.
Ward kind of like processes himself, wonders if he had people.
You have tongs?
Yeah, Tom.
You see him just like walk over to it. He was a cute little guy, and he just goes to scratch Tonks.
Scritchy scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Tom doesn't react. He's just
Okay.
it's curled up.
Mm.
Might have opened an eye and then closed it.
Where are you from, Daruk?
I'm from the edge of the Airgas Wastes. Is that how it's pronounced?
Yep.
Okay. Near
which-
the.
Yeah, go ahead and make a history check to see if you can recognize where that's at.
History. My best subject. 10.
10.
Never heard of it.
Super well traveled, guys.
Would we know about it?
You can make a history check if you like to.
I forgot the name of the continent. It's a different.
Oh, it's a
continent.
different
Nope.
continent.
Yeah.
Less than 10?
5.
Okay, yeah. Also, never heard of it.
What about me?
Okay, we're not going to get to this.
Rainier, you want to make a sleeping check?
I was just thinking if it was in the desert, I didn't know if we knew about it or
Holy
not.
crap, I rolled really well on that.
Faith and undead.
It is a desert, but it's a desert on a different continent.
Oh.
Nice. I would see the confusion in their eyes when I say that, and I'd say it's on. I don't remember the name of the continent.
Niacir.
Niacir.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, actually, through, we'll say for the sake of comedy, through Rainier's like complete stupor, he pops up, "It's on Niacir," and then back to me.
Amazing.
Where's Andre originally from?
Where's
Where's Andre originally from?
Fesorius, different continent.
Okay, never mind.
What brings you to Tasha?
So I was on a pilgrimage to Centralia to the Temple of Barlen. My brothers and I all had sort of a similar vision of that temple, and we went. And then when the first night we stayed there, I had sort of a strange dream about a rod made of lightning, which I get the impression I'm supposed to go find it somewhere.
Oh.
I don't know fully what the vision meant, but
Did it give you any clues as to where this rod of lightning would be?
area was surrounded by mountains, and it was like there were skeletons littered everywhere, but ancient skeletons.
I
Like,
love you, Tony. You're my best friend.
do you know where this is?
I know where we're going. Out of character.
And I was gonna say, like, as he's describing this, has he ever heard stories of anything that sounds like?
You can make a
that?
history check.
Okay. I think I have
You
plus
make my
0.
dreams
17.
17. You're not sure. It actually kind of sounds like the Desolate Caldera. one that you're actually not far from, but like, it's not dark and black there. I mean,
Right.
granted, it's a huge mountain range that is, this huge desert in the center of it, but I mean, there's sun. You've seen through the valley that allows you to see that side,
Right.
but it's not a blackened landscape, and there's, to at least your knowledge and the knowledge of the tribe, there's nothing in there at all. Just like salt flats, basically.
Okay.
So it sounds like that, but it's not the same.
It's the other place. I got you.
But my brothers didn't have that dream, so they went back home. And
They just left you?
I mean, I didn't expect them to stay.
Why not?
They finished their pilgrimage. Our tribe worships Barlen, so. So they considered their pilgrimage complete, and I'm still searching for this strange rod of lightning, wherever it may be. Which is why I didn't really care where you guys were going, because I have no idea where I'm going either. At least so far.
Hearing circular mountain range and skull bone situation and like deserty, would Ren put that together with what she knows of the Isle?
You can make a history check as well.
Great.
Plus, I think somebody has a map of Tasha
We
amongst
do,
your
yeah.
party. So yeah, go ahead and roll.
That's better. 19.
19. So through the description that you've given, which you didn't recognize what it was, but you had some key pieces that, like, you're able to nail the description incredibly well, providing key details that Ren, as you pull out the map and start reviewing it, you see that there is the one kind of place of legend that you come to just after Ren. That there is one island surrounded by mountains, shrouded in darkness, that is rumored to be a place of death and destruction. That people don't go. Straight up.
Isle of Eternal Happiness.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the other name. That people often forget. Most people just call it the Isle of Eternal Darkness, but or Shadow, whatever I call
Eternal
it.
Shadow.
Shadow.
Is what's on the map.
Yeah.
Actually,
Actually.
Yeah.
For
Just for that, I'm just going to increase the CR ratings of everything on there by 3.
yeah.
Hey, don't punish me for their jokes.
Hey,
Just for
Christian, guess what? You get to go there, and now because you're friends, it now gets to be harder.
but don't worry, we have the power of friendship.
For all you D&D
power of
players out
friendship,
there,
make
if
it
there's
worse.
a place you want to go that your DM hasn't taken you yet, just keep pestering him about it, and eventually he will grant you your wish.
Canonically. The things I had there actually are still there. It just really fits with Daruk's backstory. So, like, okay, 2 birds, 1 stone. There we go.
Love it.
And then that does also, you get to finally go there.
It's like the red button on the map. I want to
Yeah.
push it so bad.
You have for so long.
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah.
I didn't even see it. Okay.
It's the creepy
okay.
one.
Why would you make the button big and red if you don't want me to push it?
It's like that island, and then Rumuil Isle. That,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one I thought you were talking about, because I was like, it does have a ring of mountains there. It
Oh
makes
yeah, I
sense.
thought it was Isle Eternal Shadow, and then you said there was light, and so then I was like, oh, is it the Arumeral Isle? And then I was
actually, you know what? Hang on. Let me show you guys the other thing. I'm gonna pull up the other map because this is just not working out. I mean, it is working, but it also.
like, roll.
Goodness.
Amazing.
Those are not my brother's name.
They are now.
His cousins' names are Badum and Shh.
Close them all. Yes. There we go. Okay. Gotta watch this other thing. Let's take us just a second. So, for context, so that the players can see it, and you know what? Let's just go to the battle map, or battle cam, since we've got this up now.
You replaced
Yay!
it.
I have. Now I can just push a button and we're there.
Nice.
Push that button.
Now, so, I'll pull up the images since I drew these out. It's fun.
Well,
to share
we have
stuff
to
from time to time.
just for like tradition. We have to now shake it and give everyone motion sickness.
True.
Tradition.
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 So, on Nald and Niacir, which I thought I had a different export of these, but I guess I don't, you'll notice
are the Argus Wastes, which you're pointing to. Hang on, move my mouse around. There we go. Argus Wastes. And then the Desolate Caldera above them. Kind of matches what you had seen before, too. Kind of. But that's the description. Like, your people can see within it. It's just nothing there. So, nobody goes in. There's, like, tornadoes just
There's no
tearing
reason
through.
to go in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Desolate?
It is, yeah. There are just tornadoes that tear through there constantly as well, and it is just scorching hot. So it's like, all right, that place sucks. Nobody goes there. Got it.
There's nothing to be gained.
Yeah.
Cool map, Tony.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
It'd
then
be like a
there.
rite of passage. You have to get to the far end.
Maybe.
Dun dun dun.
So, as the party continues along the road, and I'm sorry, if you guys wanted to keep discussing things, you must.
I'm just gonna pour over my book a couple times, my how-to book, and then
I'm gonna hand my pipe to Vidyar and be like, "Hey, bro, you would hit this."
at some point I'm gonna take a good hard look at the dwarf and just kind of get like I don't know, an idea about him and about what he's about. And
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I gather that he's a drinker.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
I would like to,
without question.
at some point, like get a, as we're traveling on the cart, I'll hop out and walk alongside and look for a sizable branch to break off, and then I'm gonna end up getting back in the cart, cutting that down and whittling it into like a stein or a mug. I'm gonna wood burn it, and then also put like a little like wood burn carving of like a kind of looks like a dove, the peace dove. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a strap on that, like some string, and hand it to him as a necklace, as like a memento from our group.
Okay. Tell you what, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Yep.
Try and discern some details about him.
Investigation.
Mhm.
7, 12, 7, 19.
19. So as you kind of look at him and everything, and you're like, so what's this guy's deal? There's some stuff that's not quite matching up. You see that as he's sitting there and everything, and talking to everyone, you distinctly pick up that the voice that you hear speaking is not coming from his mouth. It's close, probably like 6 inches higher, which most people wouldn't pick up.
Arcana check.
Okay.
$20, $30.
There's illusion magic at play here.
I see. Now, so this kind of sucks for the rest of you because Ward's not normally suspicious about anything.
He's an assassin.
Right? I wouldn't be like, Ren, something isn't right.
Would you mention something about it sounding like his voice not coming from his mouth?
Would you just ask him
Yeah,
straight out?
I would inquiry him about it. Be like, your audio is coming out of a different orifice.
'Cause it looks.
Wait, what?
You see him
That's
kind
a
of.
fart.
Yeah, you see him kind of like, right. That would be a fart.
I'm asleep, actually.
Oh, that's right.
Those, it's like, he does them a lot when he's sleeping, I'm pointing at Rainier. When it comes out of his bum. Are you saying it comes out of his bum?
It's weird how at that moment my claws come out.
It's
So,
fine. I don't.
It's
need
not so
to-
much here, but right here.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he does something of the sort like that. Like, no, not his bum. It's coming out from here.
Oh, full disclosure, I have a bit of illusion magic on me. I'm actually quite disfigured beneath all of this, so I want to try and keep that from scaring people.
I'm so sorry.
Do
Well-
I believe that?
Yeah.
Insight checking.
Insight
check.
check.
Go for it.
Gotta know who you'd be traveling with.
26.
He's lying.
I'm so fucking
I was gonna roll, but I'm
Sweat.
like, I
Amazing.
So hard.
don't. Yeah.
I got a natural 1.
Even
I
better!
I was gonna say I rolled a lat 19.
Ward has thrown him off so hard. He's
Yeah.
just like, ah!
You see him just like,
disfigures.
yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you pick up that, yeah, there was like a bit of a tremble in his voice that, yeah, he's lying, for sure. Normally I would come over and whisper, but...
What do you? Yeah, I mean, Cinema's over. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, what are you
Take this
gonna
as
do?
you take this as a hostile.
I was gonna
action?
say well, we're all friends here. I don't think anything you're gonna show us would scare us.
I think it would.
I mean,
Rin just looks at him with compassion. She's like, if there's anyone that will understand disfigurement, it's a group of adventurers. And if you don't want to drop it, you don't have to, but know that you're safe here. And
Well, I would feel more comfortable if he was more honest with us. If we could at least see.
but if
How
you
long
were,
has this been since I face planted the catnip?
We'll say it's a few hours, so you would have woken up at this point.
Not to make him uncomfortable, but you have to understand, we have enemies.
I know,
I'm just
but
gonna walk
he's
up.
just been
Do
incredibly
it.
kind.
I'm literally just gonna poke him in the cheek.
Don't be rude, Rainier.
As you go to poke him, your finger stops just before you actually poke the person before you. You touch a fleshy thing, but you look like you're hitting the air in front of his face.
Do it.
All right, you can stop with that.
Rainier.
You can do it.
Stop, please.
We have to be safe because the Crimson Cow has
Do I get
eyes
any-
everywhere.
Do
I
I
mean,
get any
And so do the
reaction
Shattered.
from you?
yeah, but guys, he's been incredibly kind to us. I just
You don't
don't.
think an assassin would be kind to get close?
Like, hiding and lying isn't kind. Do it.
Too
Ward-
trustworthy in this business, and you end
As
up
you go to
dead.
poke, your finger just goes through his face. Not like through, like, you know, you touch nothing. But visibly your hand goes through that person that's sitting there. Well, I'm sorry. But I need to go.
What do you mean?
Well, Rainier just made him feel incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah. No,
You said he
please
was
don't.
lying, right?
Please don't go. No, he didn't say he was lying.
He got the sense that he was
I'm
lying.
sorry, they're being so rude. Please don't feel like you have to go. I don't want you to have to travel on your own.
I look at you and I go,
Mind.
Yes.
he was lying about being disfigured.
Oh.
In my head.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
No,
That's why I was
pointing.
pointing,
Gotcha.
trying
Right,
to
yeah,
do
yeah.
the psychic thing.
You see him kind of shrug.
Even though I said that mentally.
That warrants.
That's a cool trick.
Like 3 motions go across Rin's face very quickly. First is just like, what? And then hurt. And then questioning, like just
Why?
You see him just wave.
Why?
what?
And
Oh,
then
did
you
he
see
jump out of the cart?
this figure just kind of dissipate in front of you into nothingness. There's nobody there.
You never know. He might have been. Could be reporting on us.
You didn't see a spell cast. You didn't hear anything being cast. The image just kind of vanishes.
What happened to the necklace I made him?
Wait, you made him a necklace? Right. It's not there.
Went with him.
Do we know of any kind of magic that would cause that?
What specifically?
The teleportation.
Well,
would be-
so like he obviously had some kind of illusion, but then he started poking him and he wasn't actually there anymore, so he obviously was already gone at that point.
Faded out like a ghost?
So,
or was
Is
it
it
yeah,
like-
something, or
is it like
Like
Corfer or is it like disguise self?
Tell you what. Before the night's through, we'll just make a couple quick Arcana checks, and then we'll call it.
Okay.
And then you can do with the information what you will.
I have +0, so I
have
don't know
plus-
if you want everyone to roll,
Okay.
but
I have
So
plus
what are you
I
trying to
have
Plus
determine
+0 to Arcana.
first? So we got a 19 over here, so we have one roll. So there's one more roll.
oh, I'll let someone
Go ahead,
else
guys.
do it.
So, I mean,
So what effect were you trying to discern?
So this means like, am I trying to like discover what school of magic that could produce
Can I
this
use the
effect, or what do you
inspiration?
mean?
Yes.
That or the spell?
Go for it.
If there was a spell cast.
okay, so
Yeah.
That's better.
another question I would have.
Not
So-
Fey Fiend or Undead.
Oh, well, that was like a legitimate question because also I was the one that was
Poking.
you know, so it would
Yeah.
have made sense that like as soon as I did, I would have like,
You know,
Left, right, yeah.
you're not corporate.
21.
21.
21.
So,
Yeah, I just I guess I would try to discern what school of magic could produce that kind of the effect of I guess fading out of existence.
okay. Illusion. Absolutely.
So he could have never been there to begin with.
So you know at least one thing. Rainier physically touched something,
Okay.
and you heard something emit sound.
Right, right. But there's illusion magic that can do that.
There is,
It's like hard like magic that can produce sound.
effectively, yes. But then for whatever that thing that was in the cart stopped making sound and stopped being physical, something did that.
Okay. Okay.
What thing were you going to try and determine?
The illusoriness of it, does it remind me of like how Corfer can be smaller but he's actually bigger, or like the giant Oni?
Right. So this would be more like Corfer's magic. Illusion that it, putting something in front of something else versus an actual transformation,
Right.
like the Oni.
But the something that he is bigger than what he was portraying himself to be.
Correct.
Okay. So very much like Corfer then.
Yeah.
But he wasn't that much bigger because the mouth was only like 6 inches above, right? That's what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not by too much. Yeah.
How big was he roughly? I mean, as the dwarf,
It's probably like 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
So
Yeah, so
about
five,
five.
Little,
five.
yeah, 5 foot,
Yeah.
a little over 5 foot.
So human sized.
Yeah, thereabouts. Yeah.
So I get the sense that he didn't mean us any harm. If he did, he would have done what he was going to do. He just didn't like that the jig was up and that we were getting too close to the truth of whatever he actually was.
I wasn't ready to pick on him. I just didn't feel like being.
You're just poking them.
Lied to.
Well, I mean, yeah, just.
And from Dorgarian's perspective, is that we have enemies who could very well send someone to try and get close to us.
Well, I mean, the fact that he came up to us and initiated, and me specifically,
Like someone who is sent to get close to the group.
The
Well-
suspicion, the paranoia.
me specifically in this area, more annoyed.
If I cast detect magic, do I see anything?
At this point, no.
All of our weapons.
Yeah. All weapons.
I mean, I would have done it when he was getting it, like when he would have vanished.
Did
but,
you
yeah.
tell us that he gave you the
No.
diamond?
No.
Okay.
I
Then
haven't done it yet.
I'll say, okay, so if you cast it at the point where he began to vanish, yes, you would have seen illusion magic, like an aura around that physical body before it dissipated and then
Nothing wrong.
I mean, the fact that he gave you the diamond mean he didn't have ill intent. He wouldn't hate us.
Necessarily. I haven't told you guys that he gave me I haven't told you guys about our conversation
Right.
at all, so I totally get out of character. I get your suspicion. In character, Rin is like, what the fuck, guys?
And even giving that diamond could have been potentially something that could have lured us into.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna.
didn't check the diamond.
I'm going to check the
That's-
diamond
we'll cover
now.
that next. We'll cover that next time because it's
But-
a little past 10 and
Yeah.
that's pretty good. Plus, always fun ending on a big question mark for the next game.
But I didn't want to give it in front of everybody because I didn't want to be like, look, this guy gave us this really great thing. Like I didn't want to put him on the spot since he made a point to have a private conversation. So That's why Rin hadn't said anything yet.
Right. We thought it was just a friendly guy on a drinking.
Did.
binge.
I wasn't sure where
Or-
you were going with it, Tony. I
May
thought I
still
was
be.
about
Alright.
to die or get a hit on. Were the two I
Bacchus,
was
the
a little
god of
worried about.
Fucking wine and women.
Yeah, I wanted to
parties.
just have that vibe at first, and then be like, nah. For fun. So,
And the whole.
Yep.
Oh, I've heard of the Moonstone Guard,
yeah. Well, yeah.
which could have been legitimately
Playing
just hearing
to
stories,
their
or it could be.
Egos.
Oh, I've heard of the Moonstone Guard.
True. No insight checks made in any of those conversations
Right.
either.
We just
up
thought we
until
were
that
at-
last one. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oktoberfest.
But, yeah, that's true. And, everything was pretty light, so you'll have to find out what he's all about another time. But for that, we'll pick up the game next time. Probably next week. I feel like I had something going on, but if we do have to cancel or anything, I'll give everybody a heads up and everything.
Kelsey had nothing to say about my natural 19, by the way, but she's been talking shit about me rolling low.
Oh, yeah.
every
Talking
time.
mad shit.
Yeah.
Every time.
It's cool. It's cool. Celebrate victories or other things. It's cool. It's cool. It's whatever she wants to do. So thank you all for tuning in. We'll go ahead and go to outro there. So next time we'll go ahead and pick up with what conversation you guys want to have about this situation and the arrival in the Wilderfront.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and call it there though. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll go to outro with a bit of a new update since we took down one of the cameras that was having a bit of trouble, and now you get to see some art instead. So
Nice.
everyone have a good night, and we'll see you next week. Good night.
Hell, see ya.
What?